Okay.
Deep breaths.
My lovely players, what happened last time?
Might be getting eaten by cannibals.
All right, we're there. I have 3 notes. It says Matthias, 3 days journey, and then Darius.
It's Darius in, like...
Literally,
What
that's
about
what I have.
I know Darius chased down an old man and broke his arm.
Yeah, there was a lot...
And then I was being yelled at for not liking goblins.
Because you're a massive
some reason.
racist. Being a massive racist to a goblin that...
It's
me
not
and him-
racist to hate monsters.
Wow!
Yeah, these are people's twos.
Yeah, the people too.
Oh, we...
No, they're not!
Me and Darius, I remember, got robbed by some little shits, which they ended up being murdered.
I did not get robbed.
Was it not you that got robbed? I thought it was like either you or me. I know I definitely got robbed.
You got robbed.
Oh yeah.
Keen lost his tinderbox.
Yeah.
Oh, it was against Tinder. I thought it was.
Yeah, Tinderbox.
I thought it was you that got robbed, and I was like, well, let's go and kill them. We ended up. At
Oh,
a town.
so those aren't people. Those are fine to kill.
No, they deserve to die because they stole my shit.
Oh, okay.
The goblin
Sure.
didn't steal my shit. Yet.
But it's racist to hate goblins because they murder an entire race of people.
I didn't
Okay,
judge
I
them
get
by
it.
their appearances.
I get it. Only when you're affected is it okay?
No. Those goblins actually do something wrong, yeah. This specific goblin did not do anything wrong.
But it did.
Which means...
We found it in a cave with other
What
goblins
he did.
that killed me almost.
And he saved you, or he tried
He
to.
did
He tried
not
to
save
help
me.
you. He did. He hopped on the goblin and was attacking him.
Which...
No,
And
your
he didn't
guys'
attack us. He
your
left-
guys'
he left the
cute
cave, he
voice
didn't
by
ambush
Purry
us.
is blinding your judgment.
Unfortunately, though, like, I wasn't conscious when I
It's
saw
all
that
experience.
goblin, so it was the racist here and the person that never met the goblin before that ended
which
up
is fair.
murdering.
So that's why you guys acted the way we did, and that's why we acted the way we did.
You people are insane.
And so I felt
You
really
people,
bad.
Yeah, what do you mean, you people?
I mean, you group of people. That's exactly what I mean.
You mean the Tristers?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we also
Christ.
argued about our name as well for a very long time whilst Darius
We are
is
the-
chasing an old man.
Pricesters now.
Yeah, I think it's a perfect name.
We-
Spelled with a Z in the middle for some reason.
Yeah, it was.
I don't think he was old name.
Because of
I
my
mean,
phonetic hang
he
up
was
on the
still-
German accent.
Did he have a German accent?
I tried to go Middle Eastern, but towards the end, I could tell I was going German.
What else happened from there? Yeah, we encountered those
The red lips.
the red. There was one that was blue lipped, wasn't there? There was like
There was
a.
one blue
woman.
lip, but
Red Mouth tribe.
I hid under the
No,
car.
you said lipped.
I certainly
No.
didn't.
Is that the mouth?
Why did I write red lips?
Because
Because
okay.
they have red lips.
I said they had red lips, and then when they introduced
Because
themselves, they
you're
said they were the
racist.
Red Mouth tribe.
Oh.
Because you're this.
That's just a thing.
You
with
guys
Kieran
are gonna
now.
hate if we ever go to the Underdark.
And then we got taken in. They were very
Hospitable.
hospitable. They were nice. They were yanking
they?
the shit out of my
Like-
fur.
Yeah.
They were
that
were
because,
curious. I
like,
wouldn't say
you
they
the
were
best.
nice.
Oh god, we had to make them an offering or something. I think that's like we had to do that as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we haven't done anything yet. They have not shown to be hospitable yet.
They just
They
they
forced
just
us
took us
into their
inside.
tribe, and
If I-
then are assumed to not be cannibals.
If I remember, they said they liked pointy weapons.
Yep, they stabbed all those people at that bridge outpost.
Yep. They were told by the town that they would not move into that area, but the town did. So we attacked them.
Yep.
So I wonder if it was like a treaty that was broken.
I'm still in the camp that they're probably cannibals.
Could be.
I mean, I'm hoping that they just. I mean, they might eat humans. I don't know how they feel about eating tabaxi. They might have to get a lot of fur off it. So.
Are you still a cannibal if you eat another race? So I mean, they would only eat humans, right? So it's only human and dairies that are at risk.
I mean,
Well, they might see you as a small child. They might just see you as like the starter menu.
And Zeldor, they would. Well, actually, they like your fur. They might just fucking.
Oh yeah, never
Skin
mind.
you.
They'll just
They'll
skin
just
me.
skin
skin
you.
you and use you as a rug.
Never mind. I'm the decoration.
yeah.
Yeah, they really like your fur.
Oh. Sus.
Really like your fur.
And I think that was.
Man,
I
don't have the invisibility spell yet. I so do not want to be here.
Okay. So with that, we come back in. As you are all led into this big central tent. Wait, do you have push to talk? Because I cannot hear myself speak when you type.
I apologize. I'll mute myself now.
Thank you. So, you come in to the big tent, led by, hang on.
Son of Eyes?
Sure.
That was the leader
Yes,
guy.
Eyes of Sun is the correct pronunciation.
Man, I feel like you're changing what was
Son of
said.
bitch, yes.
Nope, I've got the document here. Eyes of Sun. And he slowly leads you into this, seems to be a spiraling tent. Very large, and you're starting to move around, and you can see now as you come around the corner, you are seated in the middle of this area. They seem to be pushing on your shoulders, trying to get you to sit down, where an obvious goat is being cooked in the middle here. You can tell by that, it seems like they've literally just skinned it, and then put it on a spit. Don't seem too smart, as they seem to just be cooking it from the bottom. Interesting way of doing it. And yeah, then they start to cut off small primes from the lower body, and offer onto all of you some meat on plates, and they're sort of pushing it up in your face, seeing as they don't really speak your language.
I take a bite after a nice little thank you nod.
Yeah, it tastes alright.
I will as well.
It's not great. It's quite charred.
I'll nibble at like the least burnt part.
Yeah, there's some nutrients there that hasn't been burnt off.
I've had worse things and all that. This is actually quite good.
You see everyone else starts to come in and starts to partake in the same diner, and then as everyone sort of clears the bottom half, they then take the spit down another level to start cooking that, and they offer you more out throughout the night or throughout the day. They seem to just be sitting, talking, and eating. Eyes of Sun has not come back. He's elsewhere currently.
Is the blue-lipped lady around?
Yes, she is. She'd be making rounds, serving drinks and foods.
Are there any guards in this tent at all?
No. There is no one armed within this tent. Other than, obviously, the aforementioned. Yeah, so the meal slowly being consumed, and then you hear sort of sound from outside, and you as the fire starts to die down a little bit, the meat's taken out, and you see where there was a hole in the tent above, all of a sudden this white sheet comes over, and you see someone else start to light the fire a bit more, only with a little bit of wood, and then you see Son of Eyes, Eyes of Sun, sorry, comes in with another person, and they're carrying this big. They bring in this huge bush of brown, grainy piles, all mixed together, and then throw it onto the fire. And the air very quickly starts to fill with this smoke.
Know what it is?
Sure, make me a nature check.
Yeah.
Curious wants to just try asking them what it is.
You comprehend language. Are you going to ask the leader?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just curious about what's going on, and I do still have comprehend languages cast.
But I don't think you can speak. You can only understand it.
No, yeah.
Okay.
That's what I mean. Like I
That's
can still
fine.
understand.
14. Where are you from?
From the left side.
Yes, you are. Sure, it's 14. Yeah, you've heard of this non real life product of Lebac. Essentially, it's tobacco. It's a relaxant, and in high amounts can cause certain rushes.
Can I put my scarf over my mouth?
Sure. You see this and he'll turn to you and tell you, this is what we call Lebac. It helps with storytelling. He nods his head, and you see it starts to fill, and you see everyone now starts to curl around you guys, starts to come towards your side, as the smoke starts to lift and starts to permeate in this room.
Can I cast protection from poison on myself?
You certainly can if you'd like.
I want
me and
to.
Keelan are both like, nope, we're not getting out of here.
Okay,
Not gonna do this.
so everyone that hasn't got protection, I'll give you advantage, Keen, as it's still filtering through. I need a con save.
Just.
Is that including Adrian? That's what I'm
That'll
talking
do it.
I'll give
Yeah,
you
that'll
advantage,
help.
yeah, because you're a wacky dwarf that's round all sorts of substances.
Well,
Wow.
yeah, that's why they can't get
Times
drunk.
to get it. Right, Kian.
Hey, I'm happy about here.
So,
I do not
Zelda
like
and Darius,
cannibals.
you feel your very essence start to lift.
Oh, get in the zone, man.
Yes. As you take on new heights in a very pleasant experience. Whereas the rest of you, looking around, you can sort of see people are getting intoxicated with this product. And then you see on the other side of the smoke, at the other end of the tent, this light behind two shadows. So through the thick smoke. And you see they seem to be getting slightly larger. Wade, you son of a bitch. Thank you.
Love you.
You can see two individuals, two shadows through the thick smoke on the other side, and there seems to be a light behind them, protruding them to make them seem larger and nearer to the fire in the middle. And you see these two now start to sway from each other, the hands coming close and then flowing away. Then a third figure pirouettes in between the two. They are thrown from each other. Then they both leap to a different side and they lean outwards and down, touching their furthest foot with both hands. They lean down so their head meets one knee. They slowly move down onto their rear and lean into their knees again, and then pull back, continuing this motion to what seems to be a racking body, despair. It's at It's at this point that you start to feel your bodies lift. In fact, it starts to shoot up even further as the smoke is much thicker now. And it's consistently making its way into your lungs. You stay up there for around 30 seconds as the shadows swirl magically, steady flow of entangled and then untangled limbs, getting faster and faster until they join together, each pressing an elbow to the tip of another's fingers in a round, forming a round circle. And you see past it, the light starts to sort of shines through. Then you feel the wind blow up your back, and two people come towards the fire from outside, and you see some of the smoke starts to leave outside that entrance. However, this time they have this large, dry-looking bush, greenish color, and then they throw this one onto the fire, and it starts to burn quicker. Smoke mixing. Smoke starts mixing, and I need everybody who isn't. I need Keen to do it again with advantage. Adric with advantage. Healing, you're fine. But Darius and Zelda need to make me a con save as well.
Can I also put my goggles on so the smoke doesn't burn my eyes?
Sure.
That's slightly better.
Okay.
19.
Okay. So, who am I missing? Is that what everyone?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
everyone.
except me.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we got. Okay. Everyone but Zelda. This one is far more
19
potent.
wasn't
Everyone-
enough?
Yes, this one is far more
Wow.
potent.
I
God.
survived that. Woof.
No.
That's
Hey.
only because I get
Hey,
proficient.
the body openly accepts THC. What can I say?
Heal it, help me.
Um.
Oh my god.
So
She's got it.
this one feels a lot smoother going down your throat than the brown bush. You now feel the opposite. Your spiritual self is lowered, yet your physical body stays still. Sitting there, you notice yourself moving left and right, and the show that was once on is now gone, and platters of pastries, sweets, fruits, and meats with crackers and bread, a true feast is being brought in. And you can see certain individuals start to devour all these meals. And you guys are feeling pretty hungry.
Darius is starving. He wants to eat.
Alright, go for it. Yeah, you start gorging. It's an interesting night for those that are inebriated. Healing, for you, it's quite dull in that you're watching people act like idiots.
Yeah, I make notes.
Yeah, everyone's laughing, enjoying themselves in general. The few people sort of just sat there looking at their hands. It's weird. It's an interesting experience, to say the least.
I'm using very accurate stick figures.
Ah. Alas, you gorge yourselves until full, which you've never felt this hungry before. It's not like an aching hunger, it's just a placid need to consume. But slowly the night comes to an end. The top of the tent is thrown back, and the smoke starts to escape out the top. And then all fades to black, except for you, Heathen. You watch at around the same time. Everyone seems to have just got tired, and they start to lean back, cozying up to each other. Others actively staying away from each other. It's a mix and match of social and antisocial, loving and cold relationships just forming. There's a lack of any intimate relations. It seems they're not that kind of people.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And you can feel free to sleep whenever you like or stay on guard.
Yeah, I kind of wanna keep an eye on also Mr. Ice is
Mhm.
also like sleeping. Everyone is sleeping.
Yeah, he's there. He's still awake, but you can tell he's definitely intoxicated.
If I would go out of the tent, do I think he will notice that I leave?
He'll probably notice, but yeah, he would. It seems he's In fact, there's very few things to distract him now that everyone's sleeping. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I want to go out and take some air.
Okay, you go outside. Yeah, you take in a big breath full of fresh air. Although the protect from poison it stops you infecting your mind, you still feel like the clarity of this breath of fresh air is very nice.
Well, and it's night, I guess.
It's getting there. Yeah, it's still quite. It's not light, but it's 11 o'clock sort of British time, so it's getting there.
Okay, so I want to find a good place that's not in the tent to like get I with my back against like the outside world kind of.
So coming out, you can now see there's a few guards, not outside the tent, but just outside the towards the edge of the village. There, and you can see a lot of them look very angry or upset that they're not currently involved in the festivities. Seems like it wasn't their time. But they are keeping watch outside of the village, and some of them notice you come out, sort of bow their heads to you as you are still glowing.
I just raise my hand.
They seem slightly taken aback by such a simple gesture.
I try to do it like nobly, like
the British.
Yeah, the British royal family.
Not the fully deaf one.
No.
Just remember, they lost respect for you when you started talking.
I know. I was gonna try to. I need to keep my mouth closed. No, but I find like a cart or so. Like, oh, is our cart here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I go to that one and I sleep there.
Sure. Adir is there.
Oh, perfect.
So you cuddle on by.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Sounds good.
For healing, only a couple hours pass. Well, it feels like a couple hours. You imagine at most 4, maybe 6. You can see not rushing and they're not upset, but some of the guards are like going back and forth. They're talking to each other. They're pointing, and then they go and get what seems to be sort of like a military like upper above them. And then he walks out and he starts looking over, nods, pats on the back, and then they walk off and go to sleep.
Okay, so they point to something specific, or
you can see them. Yeah, they're looking in the distance at something that's down the hill.
Okay, and I can't see it.
You can, if you want to go up and have a view. Yeah, I'm just saying. Currently lying down. This is what you're seeing.
Okay, well I want to get up and take a look.
Okay. You come over. See the guy turns to you, tries to converse with you, but he's speaking in his language, and it's in like a do sort of language. There's 2 syllables each time they speak. It is very difficult to even comprehend what he's trying to get at. But you look in yourself. Make me a perception check. Okay, yeah. So you.
That's about right.
Yep.
You can identify. At first, you think you don't quite understand. It just looks like a load of like maybe bushes or trees, and then it starts to move to the right, and you sort of see it as it's a huge party of creatures or people. They're humanoid in stature, but there seems to be a lot of people just down there.
Do they look to have like the same aesthetics as these guys?
From this distance, it's hard to tell because they're very far down. They don't look. Well, it's easy to tell they're not albino skinned or white skinned. No, there's definitely either a darker skin color or a fur or a leatheriness to him.
I try to point at them because I'm still with the guard. Right?
Yeah, he's stood there.
I try to first point to them, and I look happy, and then I point again and look sad, like trying to. Are we friends, or is it?
Just shakes his head like.
Okay.
They have no idea. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I go back to my cart. I won't go to sleep though, but I like.
Sort of rest it up.
Yeah.
Okay. So 2 hours passes fine. And then after the next hour, you see some of the sleepier or some of those that have had festivities start to come out. These ones seem to be more spruce, so maybe they didn't. Maybe they came to the event later, as they're waking up a bit earlier, and you see some of them are getting pulled over by some of the guard area, and they get armed up. And you see there's a small expedition now of about 20 of them that apparently seem to be leaving soon.
Okay. I wanna go back to the tent and look in and see what status is on my friends.
Everyone is just strewn about, like.
Can I go?
Frazzled.
Can I go and kick Kian?
Yeah, you kick Keen. I mean, it's not like you're not hungover or anything. It's just getting up. You haven't slept enough yet.
Why you gotta kick me?
I'm not kicking you hard. I just don't want to bend down.
She pub stomped.
Yeah, she
Face
just kicks
him
me
now.
across the
Get up.
Are you awake?
Yeah, he'll get up.
There are some people out there. They're coming closer, and there's like a lot of people, and I don't know if they're friends or foe, and they don't seem to know either.
All right, show me where they are.
Yeah, and we go out.
So yeah, you see the same. In fact, you can now see that the small squadron are starting to make their way down the hill at a fast march, not run, but fast enough to make way. And they're starting to head down towards this crowd, which is still quite a way off, down at the bottom of the hill, and then some off. But yeah, you can just see it. It's like a group of dark-skinned or furred individuals that are right at the bottom, and there are a lot, enough to cause like the easy misunderstanding of a cluster of like trees or something.
Mm.
Are they purely dark, like dark hair as well, or?
It's such a majority that you wouldn't be able to tell individual. Like that's how far away, but also how massive it is.
Should have bought a telescope.
They're expensive. Then again, you
Yeah,
can
they
afford
are.
them.
But
I was
we are
looking
rich.
at one for a while, and that was expensive as hell.
Yeah. Poor town.
Does it look like the tribe are moving down aggressively?
They have weapons, but they're moving towards them quickly. But they're not. There's not like they're far enough away enough that they're not readied. It's not like
And
they're shooting at them yet.
The cluster of dark people are at the bottom of the hill.
Yes, right at
or
the
the
very
mountain?
bottom. Yeah.
I'll go down a little bit just to see if I can get a closer look.
Sure. Take a little while.
I mean, if they're just sitting there, we
Mhm.
got time, right?
Okay. Are you going faster or slower than the group?
I'll stay behind them. I don't want to get in front of them.
Okay. And your speed is 25, right?
It sure is.
Okay. They are making quite an advance on you, past you, or ahead
That's
of you.
fine.
Ahead of you, should I say?
I'll get like, I don't want to go super far down, but just far enough down where I could maybe discern a difference between what I'm looking at.
Okay. So I'd say that's going to take, I don't know, about 20 minutes minimum, making your way down.
Sure.
Okay. So, you start heading down. Meanwhile, the rest of you are asleep, so it doesn't matter. Ian, do you wake anyone up, or are you just
No, I'm going down the hill.
not healing?
Yeah, I'm going back and waking them up.
Okay. So you will get...
I start with Adric.
Yeah, so Adric, you are awoken.
Hi, Helen. Well, what's up?
Probably enemies, but I'm not sure.
Right. He sort of shuffles up from the floor, picking up his crossbow off the floor as well. Sort of hoisting it, he says, "Right, just show me the way and point
Yeah, out and right.
Everybody else awake.
No, I'm working on it. I go
Let
and
me know
find.
if you need help.
Yeah, no,
He sort of shuffles out the tent.
I go to Seldor.
Morning. Oh, my head hurts so much.
It's okay. You probably get to hit someone soon. I think there might be enemies out there.
Enemies?
Maybe.
Oh, Jesus. How many?
A forest of them.
Jeez. Darius just tries to grab Darius where he is. Wake up.
Yeah,
Wake up.
just go out.
Oh.
Follow Adric.
Oh, God, that shit. Oh.
Now I go and kick Darius too.
Does Darius wake up?
Because
I mean,
he was twice as high as everyone else.
how much of a sheltered boy was he?
Pretty sheltered.
Yeah. Okay. No, your body don't want to get up.
I'm just dragging him from the feet.
I take some water from my water skin and
Oh,
splash it
no.
in his face.
Yeah. Oh fuck. You start awake as this fucking annoying feeling on your face, just flick.
I'm so sorry. But you really need to get up. Darius, you're an ugly sleeper. Can you please get up?
No.
I smack him in the face a bit too.
Oof. So yeah, a hot sting across your face, and this does your body sort of
Fucker.
instinctively.
Oh, I'm sure glad I got up early.
What,
Come on, there
what's
might
going
be
on?
maybe enemies. Come on, life and death, you know, lots of death. Not so much life. Get up.
Oh, no. Oh, fuck.
I take him by the scruff and I
It's
just
like-
lift him up.
Like all sorts of fucked up trying to get
Yeah, I
up.
just lift you up and we go out. I have like
Oh,
gauntlets of
my God.
overpower. I can lift you like a baby.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just grabbing him by the collar, dragging him
Yep.
out.
I'm dragging him out.
Still half asleep.
Yeah, you just chugging just there.
I'm just like there looking like, oh my god.
So yeah, you guys come into the same view. You can see your small friend making his way down the hill.
How far away is Kian compared to us?
After that,
Yeah.
Making his way
it's
downtown.
been about 5 minutes, so
Running fast towards my doom.
he's made it quite a while down.
I was gonna say I could run up there pretty fast. I have feline agility, but
Anybody can outrun me except for Adric, so if you want to catch up, you probably can.
It'll take a while.
I'll walk at the same pace as the others.
Okay. I think they're currently just looking. Is anyone making their way down, or are you staying up? Okay, they're all just watching.
Good.
Well, just send us off to our deaths then.
Kian, you can now see that the small group is starting to run towards the group now.
Which group is which?
So the tribe group, like
Uh-huh.
the albino kind of people, are running towards the large group. They're not that close, but they're obviously trying to get there quicker.
The darker group hasn't moved yet still?
No, they are in this big circle around something, and they don't seem to be too acknowledging of anything.
I'll pick my pace up a little bit more, just to not fall too far behind.
Okay. So
Can I discern anything about the group at the bottom yet?
currently, no, as you're making your way down still.
Okay.
You're getting closer and closer.
Just let me know when I can see what the hell's going on,
Sure.
because that's when I'll stop.
Okay, so you watch as the group starts to sprint towards, and you're just jogging your way down. Eventually, 20 minutes roughly passes before you're starting to see there are differences in these creatures, and they are certainly furred. They're humanoid and furred. They have, some of them have nearer towards you. On the other side, you can't really see them because there are that many. Yeah, there's blondes. There's not full blondes, just bits of blonde in the hair. There's reds. Some greens. Seems like a fairly colourful third group.
Can I tell what race they are?
And squinting at them, can I sort of count out a rough number?
Sure, you both make me perception checks.
Sure. I make one at all, making my way down there. Would I be any closer to?
If you're sprinting after Keen, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, rough estimation. Give me some of my notes. Here we go. Apparently not. Okay. In estimation, with a 19 or 24, you can estimate this group is around 2,000 souls.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm. And Keen, no, they are just... What is that?
Some furry boys.
Yeah, most of them have their backs to you, so it's hard to distinguish. You can see the tribe have really made their way. Like, they're sort of halfway there between you and them. And as they start to get closer, we can then see some of these creatures start to turn. And then it seems like they're not communicating, or there's no pointing from the bottom group. They just, one turns, and then 4 turn, and then sort of 10 turn. Seem to be able to communicate without without verbally saying it or doing so.
About how far away am I?
So you were about 3/4 of a mile.
I'm assuming Heelan and Adric and everyone is more than 300 feet away.
Yes.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
But yeah, well, Zeldor's close to you.
Oh, Zeldor came down with me?
Yeah.
I went down to go after
Oh,
you.
Yeah, you
okay.
can see he's running after you.
Okay. That's slightly more comforting.
It's alright, you won't be murdered by the army alone. It's the thought that counts.
Okay, the small group is getting closer, and you see a lot more of these creatures start to turn and just sort of look, and then almost as if like there's a trigger, about 100 of them just start to sprint towards the group.
Oh boy.
And you see that these creatures start to lean down, and a couple of them start to use their apparently seem to use their hands, and all 4 start to sprint, start pounding towards the group. You see the group go from sort of just running towards them, then they all just sort of fan out, using like a shield wall kind of technique, and pull down their spears at the ready, seeming like they are ready for combat. How you see the furthest 2 at the back turn around and start to sprint back towards you guys now.
How far away am I from the bottom?
About half a mile.
How many feet is that?
It's about 2,000.
Oh, good. Okay, so I'd have to run a lot farther in order to be able to shoot anybody.
2,600 feet.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep jogging down.
Heading towards them, alright. You see the two are just currently sprinting up towards you guys. Maybe a perception check.
13.
Okay. They're not partying. In fact, they seem to be waving their hands at you the other way, sort of like.
Telling me to run?
It seems that way, yeah.
Okay, I will take the DM hint and I will turn around.
Do you want to fight against 2,000 people?
I mean, kinda.
It's only 100 at the moment.
Right, that would make a very interesting turn initiative.
I mean, they're like. Well, I guess I don't know if the furry people are like indigenous tribes. I thought maybe just the loudness of my gun might scare them away.
Might be the thing that we are looking for on the job.
Okay, yeah, so they're just running up towards you. They're gaining quite quickly on you.
I will start slowing down and turn around and start running the other way then.
Okay. Yeah, you guys see Keen turn around and start to run up the hill. And now you can still see whereas Keen's turned around, so you guys are still watching the small group as you now see the sort of 100 individuals run towards the group, eventually get to them, and then they just sort of the small group just sort of disappears underneath darkness.
I go to aid it and I get on him.
Okay.
Does that include me too?
What's that? Oh yeah.
Then I ride out and meet Kian and bring him back.
Okay, you ride down to Keen.
You ditched me.
Yes, for now. I
I've been
dropped you
laying
on the
ground.
floor.
You
Yeah,
left
I
me.
dropped you on the floor.
Imagine me and Kian just been running back this entire time like, no,
Yep.
fuck that, not fighting this army.
Yeah,
As I ride away to go and pick up Kian, I say, just get ready to leave, everyone.
okay.
Oh yeah, what gave that away?
So yeah, you bust down, pick up Keen. Zelda sort of running after you guys now.
Yeah, but he's quick.
You can see Adric trying his best.
You need to work for it. See if I get up and can come down again, I will.
Just running down.
I mean, yeah, you blast up the hill. I mean, and you look down, and Zelda's still running up the hill.
Why are you so slow? You need to do more intervals.
You see some of the tribe are just behind Zelda now.
Yeah, I just go down and try to pick like if I like the tribe who is mean or the tribe who is nice.
There's only two of these people, so yeah, they're the white skinned.
Okay.
And you bring them up. They hop off and start to run into the tent. They start screaming something in their language. You see a couple men and ladies start to sort of tear up as apparently someone they knew were in that group. But you see in general this whole place starts to come alive. People start running out, getting ready.
Can I ride towards the other side of the camp?
Sure.
I wanna look around and see if I can see any like ambush on this side.
Okay, so the hill is essentially sloped to one side, but it's not. It doesn't funnel down. But no, there's on the other side of the hill. So I mean, at the top it's quite small, but at the bottom it's a little bit wider. No, that you can see on the other side. It seems there's nothing there in the way other than sort of grass and trees, but there's not a lot of tree line.
Is it possible to go that way?
Yeah.
Okay. I go back.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a minute and I'm gonna give Zeldor a Cure Wounds infusion.
Okay. Give him a little lollipop stick.
Kid, what's
There's-
this?
When you need to heal yourself, just break the stick in half and you'll be fine.
Just looking at it because... Okay... I'll trust you on that, but I don't see what a stick will do to heal me.
And then in your inventory, just write down level 1 cure wounds or something.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So now you can also see, looking down the hill, the group of 100 were just sort of just round there for about 5 minutes. Now they've turned and they're started to head up the hill. And you can slowly see the turning of the entire crowd start to move towards the base of the hill.
I just think we should go. We should just go. We leave.
How many of the Redmouth tribe was there roughly?
It was in the hundreds. You saw when you first came.
And the furry people are in the 2000s?
Yes.
Not good odds.
No.
Let's hope they're
Can we
good
all-
fighters.
Well, they have the advantage if they're like on a hill, though. But still,
They have the high ground.
yeah.
I have the high ground.
Is there any other way off this mountain other than the hill?
There's essentially...
Or the path?
you could try and climb over the back of the hill, but it's a lot steeper. You couldn't take your cart down there. And horses would have a trouble.
So the furry people are kind of blocking our only way
They're
out.
blocking one side. There's the other side you sort of walk down.
Yeah.
And seeming as they're distracted now, you probably could get past them.
I mean, should we try and get some people out of here, or like...
Take some children.
Yeah.
And do what with them? I
with them.
understand wanting to get them out, but we just met these people yesterday and they forced us to do drugs and now they're being attacked. I don't understand.
Yes, and I had a wonderful time, thank you.
And we can't exactly explain that. They might not like it if we start taking children.
Is the golden
Sorry for the
eyes
child.
dude? Eyes of Sun, is he around?
Nice, I think.
Make a perception check, as there's currently a lot of panic going around.
14.
Okay. Yeah, you can see him currently speaking in quite in a loud tone towards these two individuals. They sort of nod and then they run off. He's pointing over and sort of organising the town.
Can I ride over?
Yeah.
I have my armor shining very
Okay.
a lot. I ride over and I just look at him and I say, "What are you doing? Are you attacking?"
Oh. This is our land. We will protect.
What do you want us to do?
If you wish to stay and fight, we would appreciate. Considered a tithe paid.
What we were supposed to pay to before.
I mean, we shouldn't owe them anything regardless. I feel like this whole tribe is very selfish and assuming.
If we leave, do you want us to bring people with us?
You see him look down the hill for... If you are to leave, you could do us the kindness. He sort of extends his hand and sort of puts it around the blue-mouthed lady.
I'm assuming he wants us to take the blue mouth with us.
Mm.
The question is, though, where?
Or why?
It's his wife.
What are we gonna do with her?
She's
though?
pregnant.
Who cares? What are we gonna do with her?
We save her because we're good people. We're
I
good
don't
people.
understand.
Where the-
though. Is it saving her to take her from her home where she doesn't
Is it
speak
saving-
common?
Is it saving her to not kill her? Yes.
No, but what are you gonna do with her?
As you argue this in your heads,
Yes, in my-
telepathically, he says, if you could take my wife to her tribe.
Of course. Where is the tribe?
Many feet south,
Okay,
but she can show.
good.
Does she speak common?
And I look at her and I say, just, can you speak?
He translates to her.
Mm.
Yep.
Okay,
There's our answer.
I point to myself and I say Helin, and I point to her and I see if she says her name.
She looks at you blankly. He translates. In your tongue, it is Kalin.
Colleen. Okay. Tell her to come to the cart. And I ride over.
Okay, yeah.
How is she supposed to tell us
She
where to go?
she starts coming. She starts coming over. You can see a lot of sort of men and ladies now are starting to just rush over to your cart and put their children in there.
Yeah, sure.
We could only take as few people though.
Oh, they're trying to fill it up.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is so
Let's go.
fucked.
Come on.
Well, I'm kind of glad I got another horse to this then.
Come on.
In your attempt to help people, we're gonna kill them.
Lawful good. Come on.
Yeah.
Lawful good also is at the moment lawful stupid.
Yeah, sure. We need to
If I-
save people.
If I see Darius sleep on the ground, I pick him up and throw him in the car as well. Quick.
Helen never came back.
I'm busy saving people. I'm coming for you.
It's okay, I needed the rest.
I guess
Yeah.
I'll just start shoving children into the false bottom
Yeah,
because
that's good.
we're being forced to become an
Okay.
adoption clinic.
So you try to force as many, yeah, and I mean
Oh.
you're gonna have to leave some behind, unfortunately.
Yeah, sure. I'm not choosing. It's when it looks full, I just say now
Yeah.
we go.
I
Okay.
can maybe take.
So
like,
we have what, like 40 babies with us now?
I mean, I can get
They
one-
range from babies to kids, yeah.
Yeah.
can get maybe one
And next
woman
they
and,
start
like,
they start pulling out rations and start throwing that over. It seems the parents are very
Good.
intent on keeping their children alive. They
Good.
start coming over and putting precious gems in some of your hands as well.
Ooh, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
I
needed
suddenly
some-
like this plan.
Now it became worth it.
Sorry, needed
Mark
some
mark
child
down.
education.
Keen, mark down. Imagine you put it in your
Sure.
backpack. Mark down 1,300 GP worth of gems.
1,300.
Okay.
It's about 25 pounds, I'd say.
Oh fucking Christ! Okay.
There are a lot on different sizes, yeah.
Lots of gems.
As we start going away, like I wanna ride next to the cart and I wanna look at all the kids and I just wanna do shh.
So where are we on this cart?
Oh, you're walking, man.
Because
I'm-
I know
I'm on my
I can
horse.
sit in my hammock on the back.
Yeah.
But where's everyone else?
You're gonna have to tie a rope to Darius.
I'm on Aiden.
At times
I
I'm
can
on my
just
horse.
take Darius and throw him over Aiden.
I'm
No,
tying
there's-
Darius to the side of the cart.
Well, Adric has his own cart as well, and that has
Yeah, which
like-
you would try and like to take people on as well.
yeah, there's riding seats for it as well.
Okay, well we put him on and then we put everyone else on.
And yeah, you see some of the some women and some men are starting to follow you guys just down the hill, seemingly not fighters or not able to fight.
Sure, let's go.
And you watch as essentially the fighting force halves.
Yeah.
They would just stay here and die. They would. They are just meat. If they stay here, they're nothing but meat. If they follow, they're people.
And as you guys start to make your way up, you can now looking down the hill half the way. These things have fucking moved up, like
Yeah.
and you see now getting closer. These creatures bear a very similar resemblance to gnolls. And you see individually, some of them are they're sort of moving. They have their arms up in the air, and you see this smoke coming from several of their arms, and it's starting to rise and it's starting to form into this sort of large not necessarily like it was like a large cobra's head, but not quite as detailed, and it starts to
Cool.
and it explodes force towards up towards the big ring that the group are now making, and you see as it just sort of blows over them. They sort of dazed for a second. So some of them start to turn on each other and fight.
What the fuck?
And you guys are now sort of just
Can I
starting to make your way
a
down.
religion check to see if I know what that's supposed to be a representation of?
Sure, make me a religion check.
Like, be next to the
I
side.
am religion boy.
Like to be next to the.
Oh, apparently not.
on the side of the horse with a crossbow ready.
So, you being more of an arcanist, although you do obviously have strong ties within religion, you sort of recognize this as not really religious. This is more of a combined spell to cause some sort of havoc.
Okay.
Oh, Derek would love to see it.
Yeah,
Damn.
he's super into it, but oof.
Oh.
Yeah,
Nick's not awake.
There's not a lot of them. It seems like in game mechanics it's like a low DC, but there are quite a few of them, and it's causing enough disruption that when these gnoll-like creatures make their way up, the battlements are not organized, and looking up the hill, they are just gone. Like, you can just see them easily overtaken. And you guys are making your way down still. You're about halfway down by now as this is happening, and there's sort of the fighting's going on. You see some of the crowd that are following you sort of turn around and start to run back up. It seems very mixed feelings.
Yeah.
But no signs of the forces coming after us at all as I'm like looking out.
Make me a perception check.
Can I look
Okay.
for that too?
Because
Yeah.
I'm like on my horse, just kind of like helping try and get most people through here. Come on, where's perception? At 20.
Okay, there are definitely a few stragglers coming towards you. Like at most 10, but they are sprinting towards. There are about 4 sprinting towards the front, seemingly coming to confront you guys, and 6 sprinting towards a large crowd of meat.
How far away would they be?
On the other side, so they're about as far away from you as you are from the top of the village. So
Right, so quite a hefty way
they're quite a while away, but it seems some of the stragglers at the back that maybe these creatures seem to act in unison, whereas these ones at the back aren't. Maybe they're like tag-alongs and they're coming for you guys.
Okay, no, I'm still keeping a back away, just trying to keep my eye on them and just have this crossbow at the ready if they're trying to keep following.
Okay. Currently, they're not sprinting on all fours; they're just running on their hind legs.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys start to make your way make your way down. The hill starts to split in two where there's a river.
I look at. I didn't write down the name.
Colleen?
Colleen.
Colleen, yep.
And I point.
She starts pointing to the southern side of the river.
Sure.
And you see now that on the northern side there are still remnants. Not all of the group went up there. There seems to be about 100 still down there. And they seem to be in a circle focused on something on the ground.
What's the condition of the river? Like,
it's clean.
I meant, like, is it quite a strong stream right now? Or
it's running down a mountain, yeah. It's fucking going.
Fuck. The stragglers. Oh my god, no.
And you start moving further down. As you get towards the bottom, the ones on the northern side you can now see are sort of start to pull northwards again. They haven't seen you guys, and you can see what appears to be a carcass of a large creature, like impossibly large, like a kind of like a mammoth sized. And essentially it's been reduced down to bones, fur, and a bit of fat. You see the people behind you, and you can now also the creatures that are following have gained about a quarter of the way towards. Seems like they're faster than the normal person, but not fast enough to catch up with you guys yet.
Are they behind us right now?
Yes, they would
Or
be now.
still in front?
No, they'll
They'd
still be now.
behind
Yeah.
us? How far away?
So they were still about 800 feet off.
Okay. I'll start shooting at them once they get within 500.
Okay.
If they get within 500.
I mean, yeah, you guys are gonna keep pulling south, so. So it's been about. Okay, so it's getting towards sort of midday as you guys are still pushing away, and yeah, they get within 500 feet. You start emptying. I mean, you're gonna kill them. They're not
Okay.
gonna, yeah. Unless you you don't have disadvantage, do you?
At 500 I do.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
In that case, what I'm gonna do is gonna ask you to roll 5d20s. What's your modifier on your gun?
+5.
+5. Okay, so roll me 5d20s, and same with you, Zelda.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh, those are shit
yeah,
shots.
Zelda, you drop 1 or 2. Keen, you managed to pick up what he isn't, but yeah, you guys managed to. Then those are decent enough rolls to hit. I'm gonna call that at around between you 35 rounds, so sort of split that between you what you can afford ammo wise.
I have 19 crossbolts.
I have 70 rounds that I can burn.
I
Okay.
don't mind burning those crossbow bolts in order to help with the rounds. It's probably cheaper to get than your bullet rounds, so I'll take my crossbows.
His bullets are
on.
literally free.
Yep.
Oh, are they? Oh, okay, never mind. I'll burn. Fine then. I will burn 10 of them.
I'll match your 10 with my 10.
Yeah, you managed to pick them off before they even get close, and it's. You see, the stragglers at the back were pushing into each other, and they're causing like people to fall over. But now that there's no sort of threat, it's okay. See a lot of got a few young ones sort of following on foot, and they're starting to get a bit rowdy. So it's just haven't had to walk this long ever.
Well, I guess the carts are full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
They
so
could have taken their own horses.
no, it's more like, I mean, they keep up or they die. It's kind of that situation right now. Hopefully there's like grown up picking them up if they're small enough.
You were often desperate to save everybody, but now
I
you're
am
just saying if they
saving them.
can't keep up, they die.
But it's like, I can't carry everyone.
I mean,
Well,
I
you
could
tried.
I could like carry one of them on my
No.
horse, but that's around about it.
So why quit now?
No, we are bringing people with us, but I mean, if they fall behind, it's hard for us to keep everyone like on a horse or on a cart or anything.
Just tie them all together. Drag them behind us. Make like a sled to drag them all.
A sled made out of human bodies.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
is so morbidly horrible. Alright, the bones of the others will make
Well,
nice
I
sleds.
have, we could tie ropes to our bedrolls, and then they can all sit on the bedrolls and be dragged.
I mean, I got grease. I could be a real asshole and throw that on the road.
So, as you guys are now making your way further away, you look back and you see these clouds start to swarm at the top of the hill. And then, like a cyclone, starts to twist down. And you can then see. Maybe perception checks, actually. Okay, so it's fairly easy to see for you healing, as it's white on black. You see some of the white bodies start to fly up into the cyclone, whereas you can't see any of the third individuals getting attacked by it.
Fun.
And you see sort of cracks of lightning across the cyclone as well. It just seems to go on for about 15 minutes before it eventually retreats. You guys are still heading off southward now.
We have no more of the fur people following us.
It doesn't appear to be, no.
How are the horses looking as we've been travelling down this journey?
I mean, kids are pretty light. The hill's not... It's not too steep.
Okay.
You guys continue south. Oh, I think England almost scored then.
I've been hearing it from
Yeah.
in the background, I have, so...
You guys...
You're shouting.
Yeah, I hear, come on, boy. So,
Thankfully, my local pub's down the road, so I don't hear anything.
I've got family around right now, so...
yeah, I've just got very... boring football.
Feels weird being the only person in the house. It's like a 5-bedroom sort of flat.
Okay.
Everything's empty. It's really quiet here.
Go to the bathroom real quick.
So, how long are you guys going to be travelling for?
Who knows?
Are you just going to sort of let Colleen follow, lead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you travel for what seems to be about 6 or 7 hours, and you're now starting to see people are just forming into groups and then just setting up camp. Whereas your horses are fine to continue.
So a lot of the people are just stopping?
Yeah, it seems like they've tired themselves out now.
Okay. Suppose we should stop then too?
Yeah, I guess we maybe we can stop and just have a conversation, you and us, if we set up a small camp here or something. Like all of us, and see what our plan is.
Sure.
Set up a small camp.
Yeah, okay. See, Colleen just sort of awkwardly follows you about.
And I will make 10 more rounds of ammunition during the short rest.
Okay, so I tried to communicate with Colleen.
Okay.
Try, okay.
Good luck.
Thank you. I do like this. I point to all of the people around us and make a whole community circle, and point at her, and on the road we're going. I wanna try to convey, are all of these people going with you?
Can I try to help her by using my communicate with small critters and try to interpret it?
I mean, we have Darius that has comprehend languages.
Yeah, but this is way more fun.
Yeah, but he can't talk. He can't speak.
So,
I mean, he's
so
not being
Helen's trying to
asleep.
use-
I'd say he's about...
Yeah, but he can't speak the languages. He can only understand what you're saying.
Yep. So Helen's trying to use broken sign language, and I'm trying to use animal sign language. And we'll see if we
Yeah,
can get
I
it
mean,
through.
yeah, Darius, you're
I
awake
was-
by
I
now.
was-
Can you cast comprehend
Okay.
languages on other people?
Can... Oh, don't think so.
That's a good
Oh,
question.
It's
Oh,
worth
I'll double
checking.
check. I have not actually tried using it that way, so I don't know.
The duration you...
specifically
by the
you.
looks of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, range self, yeah.
But
Okay.
I do have another trick I have not used yet, which I technically used to communicate with Colleen.
Are you gonna thumb her forehead?
Nope. talk to her telepathically.
Oh, fancy boy.
She does not have to understand my language.
Do you need to understand, like... Is it...
She
She just needs to
be able
have a
to
language.
understand one language.
Yeah.
Okay. But can she communicate back to you?
I think so.
No.
Oh, can she not? You're talking about
Not-
the
not-
Great
not
Old
that I
Warlock,
know of.
right?
Yes. I believe it's only they only understand me.
Yeah.
They can speak back to me. But
Oh, that's
you know,
unfortunate.
she can
I thought it
try
was
and at
both
least
ways.
From well, I mean, at that she can talk in her own language and languages, so I could still technically have a conversation.
Oh yeah, okay.
And
You know,
it's,
like, I
that's
just
like
have
the
to
thing
mix
you
the two.
do. That's just a thing you do. It's not like a spell you need to concentrate on.
Telepathically? No, I don't have to cast
Hmm.
it as a spell. I can do it at will.
Cool.
I love
Just brain
warlocks.
boy.
I used to raspberry people telepathically.
I like it. I like it a lot. So, he's just gonna be up. He's gonna be rubbing his head and just see them trying to talk to her, and I guess he's gonna ritual cast, which is
Okay, yeah.
blow a slot on it.
So you see Darius come over to you, sits down, starts a chant to himself.
Purry,
Yeah.
what it says you can communicate telepathically with any creature. Does that mean they can talk back or no? Or is that specifically he can only talk to them? Because I swear they can talk back.
No, yeah, it would
I've
definitely
always
say
understood
if. I think it would definitely say,
Yeah.
like, when it says,
They
like, with
can
message, it says you
respond?
can respond. It says they can
Okay.
telepathically respond. I don't think, yeah.
Because I've always known it as it's just one way.
Okay. That's slightly less cool, but still cool.
No, I would border with my other spells, so after 10 minutes.
Yeah, you
Um,
finally cast it.
Okay. And he's gonna look at healing and not, and he's going to basically translate telepathically or repeat what healing is saying.
Okay, so yeah. Healing isn't saying anything, she's just going,
Well, if I know that he's doing that, I can
Yeah.
try to talk.
Yeah, he'd like he would just say go ahead and let me know what you need.
Okay. So can you ask her if she thinks all these people can follow her to her tribe?
Okay. And he's just gonna look back to Colleen and not say anything. Just gonna look like he's just staring at her.
he just says, yeah. She like. And she says in her own language, the peace between our families, the peace between our tribes is tentative. It's going to take a lot of convincing to have their entire tribe assimilated.
What do you think will happen if they are? I mean, they won't be killed, or will they be thrown out?
That will depend on the negotiation.
Okay.
I don't like the word assimilation.
Is it far?
It's been a while since I've gone. At least 2 days more travel.
Okay.
Adric double checks if you're relaying this. How many rations do we have left? Do we have enough to support all these people?
They brought some with them, I think.
Yeah, they brought some, and
Okay.
I mean, do we have enough to sustain us? I think that's the. No, we don't.
Not if we want to feed people.
No, like us,
Yeah.
only us.
Just purely us?
Mm.
Just
How many days away from the town are we?
2.
2. It'll
Minimum.
probably take us like a couple days to get there.
Traveling south, or we're traveling like away from where we came from?
You're sort of starting to loop now.
Okay.
Southwest.
Okay. So
We have some extra. We have enough to get theoretically there and back to town with a little bit extra.
okay, let's keep that to us for now then, I guess.
Just gonna let them feed themselves, yeah?
Kind of. I mean, I guess kids can share rations. Like small children don't
Yeah,
get a full ration.
They could do half rations.
Yeah.
Or if they want to try and like catch something to use that and cook it, I guess I'm down to help them.
I'm willing to help cook.
There are adults trailing also, right? Following behind. Some.
Yeah. There's about 100.
The ones that were fighters.
Yeah, we are not here to sustain 100 people, so.
Okay. Sure. You guys rest up here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Can like while the camp is being set up, can I bring Darius with me and walk around and see if we find any like able bodies who followed, like young women who seem strong and don't have kids, or young men, or other like people who could do guard duty or watch or stuff like that.
Right, okay. Yeah, you get some people. Fair few.
Yeah, so just like set up a guard so people keep an eye.
Okay.
And if you guys need a rest, this is pretty well rested himself. So.
Are you guys gonna do a watch yourselves? Or are you just gonna let them?
No,
I
also.
will do a watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll me perception checks.
I'll take third watch, same as usual.
Oof.
Darius will overlap two watches. Because he's gonna he stays up with healing to find the people, and one of his own watches.
Okay.
Give you guys some extra resting time. Went well.
It's nice. Oh, it's even better. 4 times is
Okay.
good.
I'll stay up during all the watches.
All of them in that once.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
And that week's really lasted a while.
Okay,
and you're
so
getting that
healing
once.
on your watch. As Darius is sort of just catatonic.
Yeah.
I
I pat him on the shoulder, like last night apparently took its fair share on him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, so you sat there doing whatever, doing your, stroking through Ada's mane, whatever.
Yep.
And you feel like he starts to buck, or he has a chill. As you look back, you can see these shades in the sky. I think Harry Potter Dementor.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see 4 or 5 just sort of swirling about, heading slowly, very, very slowly towards you guys. And then you feel something about it is so wrong and so inherently sort of dark in yourself that you feel a need to, obviously with your prayers during your long rests. You feel a stronger connection. And Darius would notice your eyes go golden.
Oh.
And as you turn back, and your sort of things have an interesting taint to them. You don't quite understand, but people have different auras around them.
Yeah.
Mainly purples, blues, and reds. However, you see a few individuals have these dark, like a dark thread coming out from the top of their head, and then towards the top of the mountain, or towards the top of the hill that you just came from. I'd say about 3 or 4 at most.
Do I get the feeling that they are like infiltrators?
You don't know.
Tal'Dorei is?
I just start like walking towards them. Like,
Okay.
I
Darius, you
mean,
notice her walk off. That's all I'll give
He's
you of
gonna
that.
follow her.
With killer intent.
Yeah, okay, so you head off
Just
where?
looks around and then follows.
towards those people. Like,
Okay.
with
I mean,
the-
they're in different groups, so yeah, you head to one of the groups. You see they are just they have a purple aura around them, and the people they're talking to have two of them have the purple aura, and one has more of a bluish.
Is there any type like do I recognize like the is there any way I can like comprehend why the auras are different? Are they different age? Are they different genders? Do they look to be from different like so why does it seem to be a difference?
No, you do not.
I don't.
You have to
Okay.
figure that out.
Okay, but looking at the ones with the black, so there are different groups. Can I go around in the groups and just see what what those people are, who they are?
Yeah, okay. So there are 3 men with the thread, and there's 1 woman with the thread. In general, they seem to surround themselves with good company. There's not a lot of laughing, but there's a lot of talking, talking it out, talking it through, whatever. There doesn't seem to be any natural darkness to them, or to.
Does it seem to be an evil over them, like from my perspective?
Roll me an insight.
Can I cast guidance on myself?
Oh, go on then. Yes, you may.
Thank you, kind DM.
It's fine. There'll be certain circumstances where it won't happen.
24.
But this is fine. 24. They don't seem like evil people. They don't seem necessarily with a bad disposition. You see one of them is sharing. You gather that this black thread has nothing to do with them being evil per se, unless they're really, really good at hiding it. But
Do they look like they have been marked or like damaged, like wounded, or
none of them have any.
What I miss?
lots? Like now there's kind of like motorcycle passing by Purry's window. I
Yeah,
think.
that's what it
Toilet.
looks like.
Oh,
Oh.
Very, very loud toilet.
amazing.
Okay, say that again for me.
So, can I see, like, are they wounded or have
Okay,
they
so-
been marked or anything, like, from the fight?
None of them have any physical wounds. So with 24 insight, these people look particularly sad.
Oh. Okay. Like, reading that into them, if I look at the other people, do I get, like, the sense that the auras are, like, emotion-based?
No, the other people with purple auras don't. Some seem sad, some seem quite happy to be out of there and alive.
Okay.
Yeah, the auras don't appear to be anything to do with emotion.
Okay. And the Dementor swirling stuff in the sky is still there?
Very, yeah, it's a very slow crawl, but they are heading towards you guys.
Okay. I look towards Darius. And
And as she says it, you look into her eyes and they're fucking golden.
He's just got like big wide eyes, just staring at you.
what?
I mean, you'd be able to see it in his, like, the reflection of his eyes.
Is the,
Yeah,
Something
or-
golden.
or
In
my
fact,
glasses.
yeah, you can see your own face and your eyes are this bright gold, like iris and all.
I can see stuff, Darius.
What can you see?
Lots of stuff.
Because I very much believe you.
Oh, right. I forgot one thing, and then I go back to my being myself for a while. I made a lot of notes for you here while you were like, hi. So here you go.
And Darius has a blue aura around him.
I need a pen.
Alright. Thank you. He takes, is it like on a sheet of paper?
Yeah, it's several papers. I both
You-
drawn
Good.
and written.
Oh, okay. Oh.
It's not scientific, but
He just sticks it in his book. Oh,
can I see
alright.
if I
Thank
have an
you.
aura? Can I see anything around myself?
You put your hands. No, you put your hands out. No, it just looks like you. The same hands.
I wanna go and look at my other friends.
Sure. Okay. Keen has a blue aura.
Oh.
Zeldor has a purple aura.
Jealous.
Adric has a purple aura. That's it.
Yeah. Kalin.
Kyle.
Has a blue aura.
I wonder if it's alignment.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
that too. Okay.
Elin, what were you
Yeah.
talking about? I can see things. You're a little weird.
Are you saying that I am weird?
I'm just saying you're not acting like your normal self.
How would you act when your eyes are glowing?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Is everything okay?
I don't think everything is bad. I think I can see people are shining, and some people are sad. And I can see
Some people are shining.
everyone is shining, Darius.
Oh,
But some
alright.
people, you are shining.
Okay.
Yes. Don't look at me like I'm going crazy, Darius.
I'm not giving you any look or anything.
I am very
I'm
insightful, you know.
I do understand. I can't see what you're seeing.
But the worst part is that I can see something very bad in the sky coming towards us. Not fast, very slowly. Because you can't see that, I guess, and I point up towards it.
Yeah, now that you're looking, you can
You
see
see
him. Yeah, you can see him coming towards you.
You can.
It's a miracle you didn't see him before.
You know, I never noticed that.
How couldn't you?
But I do see it.
So what is it?
I don't know. Did you see? What else have you seen? Is there anything else?
I've seen some people are connected to the mountain and some people have auras, and then I saw that. That's kind of it. I haven't really discovered anything else.
Connected to the mountain. What do you mean?
I think they left a greatness up there.
Now speaking and focusing on Darius more, you see there are flecks of purple within his aura as well.
I've got a mixed aura.
I feel like that's not a good thing.
It's the DM telling you to stop. Stop what you are doing.
Stop.
Well, we did pull a bunch of these people from their home up there, so it would not surprise me that they've left something. Something they dear.
No, but I think that is the main issue right now, but it seems to be very slow. But what is it?
Would Darius know if it's something magical at all, like if it's a spell, or if it's just very shitty looking weather?
Sure, roll me an Arcana. Fuck if you know.
Damn 4.
And I don't recognize anything from any like religious texts or
You
whatever.
can make me a religion check if you'd like.
I'm a bad
Okay. They bear a resemblance to a lot of sort of harbingers of the apocalypse kind of deal. Like it's a flying shade. It's pretty spooky. You imagine they're close to sort of wraiths.
Yeah.
But you don't notice them as a certain creature of a certain type. It's just they resemble what you commonly known as a sort of like, a creature that be related to the apocalypse kind of deal.
Are they going slowly because we have gone far, or is it more like why?
Perhaps both. They apparently are a very slow creature. Like the way they're moving, the way they're waving as well. It's like rags through the air. They're just very slowly coming.
Okay. Well, I go and make the other guards that we set up aware of them.
Yeah, a lot of them did not notice.
They do now.
Yeah, they seem quite scared actually.
Widespread panic
I come and look at
ensues.
them with my golden eyes, and I point towards the sky.
As you walk over to them, and your eyes are glowing, they sort of bow their heads, and you pat on their shoulder like, no, look, and they like tentatively look up at you and then up to the sky, and they're like, oh shit.
Ah, yes, forgot about the demon sky.
Ah, yes, death approaches.
I also want to go and wake up the rest of the people. Maybe not like wake up, but I want to like make you guys wake you up and be like, there's shit up there. You can keep on sleeping if you want to, but so you know.
Don't panic, but
No,
evil
but, like,
is in the sky. Sleep with that.
It's coming slowly. I'll wake you up if things get worse.
Darius is just gonna translate that to every time she wakes up.
Well, I don't think I'm gonna be sleeping now.
Yeah, okay. I wake up Adric and Kian too.
Sure. So Darius, what has the third watch? Who has the fourth?
I'll take it.
Sure. Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion? Sure.
Persuade the sky to go away.
Yeah.
9!
It's a mighty 9.
Also, I'll go ahead and make 15 more
Okay.
ammunition.
Your watch goes by fine.
Cool. Also, since Laundress is over Zeldor, that infusion is no longer active.
Oh, it only lasts a day or so, does it?
Yeah.
Would you tell Zeldor that? Or would you just let him have it?
No, I'd tell him because it's gonna kill him if I don't.
That'd be hilarious.
Spend an action to break a stick and be like, well.
Those thieving bastards took another thing from me again.
No, that's okay.
We'll
when the rest is over, I'll reinfuse it with another Cure Wounds.
Sure. So
We're
yeah,
gonna fight eventually.
the night ends. The creatures are closer, noticeably, but still far enough away. And you see above them appears to be, it's not a dark day, it's sort of mellow, but above them seems to be a cloud, a dark cloud covering them to stop. You see the sunlight is unable to get through them. There's this weird sort of shape in the ground of shade, which is helpful because it gauges roughly how far away they are from you,
Good.
which is still like a
We just have
mile
to
off.
figure out what to do with them.
Am I still glowing?
After your long rest, no, and you can no longer see auras.
Cool.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So do we have a heading of where to go after Darius somehow had a conversation with Blue Lips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that's really derogatory. Come on now.
But she has blue lips.
Yeah, but they don't like that, alright?
Why not? Are they called the Blue Mouth tribe, probably?
Yeah, blue mouth. Not blue lips, alright?
That's not just goblins now, it's just blue mouths.
But it is their lips that are blue.
Right, that's like calling black people brown people, alright? It's different, it's wrong, alright? Trust them. They know what they find offensive.
Yep.
Mouth and lips is easily interchangeable, and they don't like it.
There's a key theme going here.
Not like they can understand me anyway.
Fucking racist.
It's not racist. Oh my god. I mean Pin is a racist. They're not
from all people here, I wouldn't have expected it from you.
I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry I hate monsters. I don't hate
Oh, so now blue mouths are monsters now.
I didn't shoot her.
Waiting for the perfect opportunity.
So yes, the night goes by and you all wake up, and we will take a short rest there. A short human rest.
A real life short rest.
Your human rest.
The cameras didn't come up. Okay.
Good.
Oh no, it's gone. And
Hello.
hello? There we go. Alright, we're back.
Wait.
After that 5-minute break,
5 minutes, sure.
where
Very long 5 minutes.
did we leave off? You guys had just slept, that's it.
We're just about to head out with the spooky ghosts above us.
Hang on.
Hell was pretty much opening from the sky.
Okay. We won the football.
Yeah.
So, you guys awaken. Alive and well. And the creatures you can see are still quite a while off, with their doomy, gloomy stuff over them. And in the distance you can still see the hill. And the clouds are still above it. Swirling.
And we're heading towards the Blue Mouth tribe.
Apparently so.
Do we know what direction that is?
Southwest.
Southwest.
Mm.
So I need 2 perception checks on the way over.
Sure.
Already just leave it to Healing.
Case in
Hey,
point.
pretty good.
Hey.
Okay. Keen, your first watch is a smooth one, where nothing happens during the day. Whereas you, Healing, on your second, you double take as you see up ahead a familiar furry individual. Seemingly, it looks relative or common to the creatures you saw climbing up the hill.
Mm-hmm.
Just up ahead, currently eating something out of the sort of swampland that you'll come across.
So it looks like it's the same type or
Yes, it looks like it's the same creature. In fact, it looks a little bit larger.
kind. Okay, I make the other guys aware of it,
Sure.
and wanna ride just a little bit ahead.
Okay. So you
Hiding as well.
get to about 150 feet, you can just not hear it, but like, just see its just disgusting manner of just devouring whatever this is on the floor.
Does he seem to have noticed us?
It seems pretty hungry.
I just got a crossbow above my hip. Ready?
Okay. Is it like directly in our path, or is it like can we like go around it, or is it like?
Yes, but it's gonna take a long time. That's
Well,
up to you guys.
I guess we have to kill it then.
I suppose.
Well, I don't know. Last time I killed something, I felt bad because we knew it. So,
That's not true. We killed a whole bunch of them that were chasing us.
well, no, I'm talking about the goblin. Just like I was saying, last time I killed
I'm just
something.
saying, last thing you killed was the
Yeah.
ones chasing
Oh yeah, true.
us.
Well, I guess I take a little pew pew shot at it.
Go for it.
Oh, that's a nat one.
Nice.
Okay.
Very effective.
Oh no.
Yeah, I guess we are attacking, right? Are we killing it?
As it just murdered a bunch of people on its way here, I imagine so.
Did it though?
Let's not
Yeah,
find out.
they did. I look at the other guys like, what are we? Can I try to shoo it away? Do you want me to just like chase it away? No one is answering me. Okay, I ride down.
I'm just there. I'm like, I'm not going to be the one to say what to do with it.
I try to shoo it away.
You're riding up to it and trying to shoot it.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
fair
will
enough.
stand by, ready
I'm
to shoot
preparing
in
to
case
kill
it
it,
attacks
but
her.
I want to try to shoo it away. I want to scare it.
Let's see an
Okay.
attacker I'm shooting.
So yeah, you get your bolt. You just you watch as the string flies forward and just cuts itself on the tip of the bolt. You now have a useless crossbow
Great.
Good.
as it fires the string rather than the fucking bolt.
Oh.
Also, your great axe explodes and flies into the sun,
Oh, good.
and your feet disappear.
Oh, nice.
Roll the new character.
Good day for Zeldar.
Okay, so you ride right up to it with
Yeah,
Adir.
I want to scare it.
Adir has his own sheet
Yes, he
somewhere.
has.
Adir, aka Devon.
Yep.
Okay, so you rush over to it. And what'd you say?
We can't hear you for talking.
No.
Uh-oh, I think we've lost sound on Caitlin's part.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can
Yes.
hear you now.
Good. Okay, so I just want to like ride up and try to shoo it away, like, and scream at it to make myself very like a person you do not want to get up into at all. Like,
Okay. Sure. So, roll me a intimidation check. Sure. Okay, so you ride up to it. You start screaming at it, making horrible noises. You see it jumps and it turns around. Now,
Like poke towards it with my spear. I want to look scary.
now it doesn't look like it's gonna run away, but you have scared it enough to have a free round against it.
Ah, amazing.
So roll me initiative.
All of us?
Yes. Epic.
I'm going to go throw something in the oven. I rolled that one.
Still better than me.
Well, great. Now I won't be able to fight this thing from long range anymore. That's good.
Yeah, and you're right at the back. That's shit, innit?
Yeah. Well, I'm on my horse anyway, so I do have...
Cavalier that bitch.
I'll cavalier that bitch, although it hasn't got any armor though, like Healen's one, so... Actually, I don't even know what speed my horse is.
60, I think.
I think it is. I mean, I took the money off for the riding one, I think. I think I said I wanted a riding horse. Was that or a draft one? I actually don't know. I will check. 60 for that. Okay, so it's 40 for a draft one and 60 for a riding horse. I can't remember which one I bought. I think I did buy a draft one.
How much is a draft one? Draft one? I think you would have, yeah.
I think with the money at the time, because I didn't know we was going to steal an entire town's worth of treasury. I think I just went for a draft one, so I think it's just 40 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely 40. I remember now. Okay. Oh shit, it's my turn first. Sorry.
Yes, it is.
Okay, I would like to move 40 feet up to here.
Did I get a free round on it?
Oh, you all do. Like, it's
everyone.
shocked, yeah.
Perfect.
What the fuck is that? Come on, fucking game. What is that? Hang on. That's the draft horse. Why is the compendium so shit? Why is it bringing out this? There we go.
My horse is looking
So
very
it's not
funny.
medium. There you go.
So how does dashing work on a horse? Would that still use my action?
No, it takes its turn on yours.
Okay. So
If
I would
you're
hold
mounted.
my action then.
Okay.
To here then.
Sure. Keen. What are you holding it for, actually?
If it tries to get near me at all.
Okay.
Wing the fucker with an axe.
I will take a couple steps over here. And that should be direct. Yeah. I will shoot it.
Go for it.
Shoot it with the goodness. Boy.
Yeah, it just nimbly, even in its shock, sort of pulls to the right, and the bullet goes away.
I will reload. How easy it is it to jump over here?
The water is just difficult terrain. It's not deep.
Okay. So I will. What was that? 10, so I can go. Okay, cool.
That'd be it, yeah.
That is my turn. Oh, I will reload, and that is my turn.
As your feet touch the swamp.
Good.
Nah, just kidding.
Your feet turn back into like
To chicken
legs.
feet. Yep. No, Darius.
Alright, Darius is just... From the cart, just gonna Eldritch Blast it.
The cart is quite a way off. I'm pretty sure Healing rode up on by herself. Unless you're endangering 40 children. That's up to you.
Well, how
No.
far away am I? How far away is Darius from this thing?
Depends if you're in the car or not.
Well, it probably would be on the cart, because last I remember, Kean tied Darius to the... Well, no,
You were tied to the cart.
we've had downtime since then. But we've had downtime since then.
You
Yeah.
have.
So you would no longer be tied.
Okay. He wouldn't be on the cart, he would be walking aside
Okay.
the cart.
So 24 does hit.
Let as many people...
And is that force damage, is it?
Yep.
Okay, it hits.
That's it.
Its turn is void. Adric.
Okay, Adric is going to move a solid 25 feet over here. Does he have like a solid shot towards this creature past Healen's horse, or?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sure. He'll use his bonus action to try and gain some insight into
Sure.
movement, usual sort of thing.
He does not.
He does not, sure.
Sorry.
Is he within range of Healing for sneak attack purposes?
Age is of ally anyway, so yeah.
That's a...
Unless you
8 to
don't
hit.
like the horse.
Oh, I totally like the horse.
No.
That is an 8 to hit. As
Yes,
a
unfortunately
crossbow lands
not.
itself in a tree.
Healing.
Okay, so is Ader on my turn too?
You can either choose to have him act independently or on your turn.
On my turn is better. Right?
Okay, then yes.
Okay. Sorry. So I want him to make a hoof attack.
He will comply.
Can I roll it, or do you want to?
Yeah, go for it.
12.
Good damage, unfortunately.
Hmm.
No.
I want to cast spiritual weapon.
That is, yep, possible.
Good. I have it somewhere. I have it here.
Oh,
no,
nice.
there's 2.
It's nice. I like it. You guys are...
Acting
Doing it all.
by myself. I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
And I attack with it, of course.
Go. Body. Oh my goodness, healing.
And then a regular spear attack.
Yes, that's fine. It is a natural 20, surely. No? But good enough.
Wow!
But it's still just 5.
Typical.
Well, I had 3 good attacks to try, and I at least hit once.
Zeldor.
That's an improvement.
I'd like to use the 5 feet of movement to get off the horse
Mm-hmm.
and use my feline agility to dash over here, get right in front of this thing, and I'd like to hit it in the face with a great axe. Please don't break on me, great axe. 17 to hit.
You hit him and the great axe flies away. No, 17, yeah, you smack right into his chest and deal some hefty damage.
Okay, and that, yeah, he's got the mark on him now, and Tunnel Fire for a bonus action. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Keen.
Oh boy, let's see if I can hit the motherfucker. Phew.
Just managed to nick his
Oh.
body.
Wow.
12 damage is great,
12.
alright?
Well, not for me. Then I'll reload and that's it.
Darius.
Okay. He is going to firebolt him.
With fire?
I am. Yes, fire.
Holy fucking moly.
Oh my god.
That was a triple crit.
I said in my head, please don't do lots of damage.
That's
Yeah.
that's absurd.
There's 2 crits. That is
Okay.
triple crit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And the monster
That's
wilts
the
away
hit
and
then
dies.
bolt damage.
No, but you blast like yeah, its right chest is now just skin, singed skin, as it lurches up and starts screeching into the air. Darius and Keenan, Adric, from behind you hear a screech back and then a sort of a sucking noise.
Oh no.
And then for its action, it's going to attack Adir.
It has disadvantage on this attack though, so don't worry.
Didn't matter. That is a 16 to hit, which I believe.
It is his AC.
It hit.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the only attack.
Hmm.
But it is the only attack against Adir. So yes, it bites Adir, and as it does, it's going to, as you sort of spear it and start to come back, it's going to attempt to claw your arm with a fucking natural 20.
Oh, nice.
You got a nat 20 even with the disadvantage?
That's a good point, sorry.
Yeah.
No, instead that is a 17.
Miss.
Okay. Lucky healing. So that's, anyway, against Adir. Fucking, this character sheet is useless. Target must succeed on a DC. Thank you.
Who knows?
I wonder what the DC is.
Fucking ridiculous. Hang on, let's see if there's another fucking...
It's a con save at least, right?
I couldn't tell you.
I think so, since it's poison.
Yeah.
Probably, but like...
I mean, is
Right.
it a riding horse or?
I have
a
seen
No, it's a war
weirder
horse.
things, but yeah.
Must succeed on the fucking DC. Fuck off. On both of them, it just says it succeeds on a DC. Come on, come on. Come on, roll 20.
Well,
Let me look in the monster manual.
It has a 13 con, so.
If he succeeds.
Yeah, roll, and then if it's extremely high or low, at least we'll know. So this is ADS, con save, please.
Oh.
Well,
Oh,
it
no.
fails.
Okay, there we go.
Well, no.
Regardless of the DC, it probably fails.
I don't know.
So
it
yes,
might be a DC of 1.
He is going to take it. Sorry.
So 13.
I
I guess the damage is under there, right?
Sorry, for some reason I did not. I thought that was 11. Yeah, 13. We'll go with that rather than rolling, because.
Okay.
And then against you now, one claw against you, Zeldor, is a 16.
16 will miss.
Okay. At the end of its turn. So looking behind yourself, guys, you see one of the Dementor-like creatures start to spin,
Hmm.
and then it blinks out and appears next to you, Darius.
Fuck.
Yeah. Fuck you. Actually, fuck off, Roll20. Come on. Please, thank you. Not being an asshole again. Right. So, it comes down, and you notice some of the cloud from the group of them, then like appears over to it, stopping the sun from hitting it. And in your head, Darius, you hear "die, die, die" as it's going to claw you.
Okay.
It's 11 to hit.
It's what?
It's an 11 to hit.
That's a miss.
I was hoping if I said it quietly enough, you guys would just be like, yeah, because I roll so good. Okay.
Wait, Darius dodged an attack?
Oh, that's crazy.
This must be crazy.
It's
So
like the second time ever.
that's that. Adric.
Yeah.
Okay, deciding that whatever healing's going after is pretty much surrounded now. He's going to move 25 feet over to here, then provide some firing support onto Darius.
Okay.
Using whatever that is. That's a 20 to hit.
Nice.
Dealing 13 damage plus sneak attack. So 20 damage.
Nice.
Bonus action, he will do something, because cunning action.
You watch as the bolt hits it, but flies right through it.
Cool.
Oh.
He's going to bonus action dash over towards here. Then pass his time.
Heal him.
Okay. So first an attack with a spiritual weapon. 14 to hit.
Hit.
Oh, nice. 10 force damage. AD makes a hoof attack. 20 for 9.
So yeah, he hits it in its head, and it sort of falls back, and then he lands onto its head, and its head explodes into the dirt below it.
Perfect. Then I turn 80 around, and we run. So his movement was 60. Oh, so we can get there.
Yep.
Yeah, and then I attacked my spear.
Go.
On that dude. Ah. Well, I did 2 things good at least.
Zeldor.
Okay, I'd like to use.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can I, Purry? As
Yeah.
I did the attack, because spiritual weapon, I can move and attack. Could
Yeah.
I attack and then start moving it?
Yeah, 20 feet, that's fine.
Yeah, thanks.
I didn't even know spiritual weapons could really move.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to use 25 feet of movement to get right next to my horse and get onto it. And
Yep.
using its movement, I'd like to move myself up to here, and I'd like to hold my action in case it tries to move.
Sure. Kin.
Oh boy. I'm going to cast Shield of Faith on good old boy Darius.
No, don't make him harder to hit.
There's that. And then I'm going to shoot Shadow Monster. Pew! Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna move, like, back here.
Darius.
Alright. Darius is gonna feel a relief that everyone isn't now on the thing in front of him. He is going to take that opportunity to attack and move away. Right here.
It will swipe at you.
Yep.
For a 9.
And that misses. And he is going to turn around and he's going to exit. If it ever casts someday. Oh, that's why. Derp. There we go.
Hex, okay.
Since that's his bonus action, he's going to then, because I can only cast a character at this point, right?
Correct.
Okay, so then he's going to firebolt it, or no, Eldritch Blast.
Okay, what ability would you like to give it disadvantage on?
Dexterity saves.
Remember, it's
It's not
checks,
saves, it's
saves.
ability
Or-
checks.
Yeah, ability, dexterity.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. 20 to hit for 5 plus d6. For 11.
Is the hex damage necrotic?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay, is that it?
That's it.
Healing.
Okay. Well, I continue to move my spiritual weapon. And I will make a spear attack, and we will make a hoof attack. 18,
Hits.
7, and 18 for 11.
Okay.
Yep.
Zeldor.
Like to jump off the horse, and I'd like to slam this thing down with a great axe and hurt it really badly. An 8.
Keen.
I'm burning action surge to hit
Okay.
again.
Man.
Me. Tunnel fire. Just God.
Keen.
I'm going to reload and shoot.
Go for it.
Pew!
Oof, yep.
Damage is bad though. That'll be it.
Hang on, he just checks like. Ooh, okay. Sure. Darius.
Firebolt.
Do not nat 20 again.
Do it. Net 20 that shit.
Get all the nats.
Nope.
That hits though.
For 5.
I really hope your necrotic isn't healing it.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping to.
Okay. Its turn. It's going to go through you, Zeldor. Then through Ada. Then through Healing. No, it's not. Never mind. It's going to go into Healing. Rush charge at you, Healing.
I take it we don't get attack of opportunities.
Well, it's still within your thingy.
This might be bad.
Do a difficult terrain. It takes. Okay. And then it's going to, through you, attack below it, Ada. For 20.
So it's not possessing you, it's using you as cover.
10 points of psychic damage to Ada as he whinnies up, and you take 4 points of force damage as it ends its turn inside you.
Is it dejected?
No. Oh, hang on. Am I reading this wrong? Yeah. Okay, it's... Fucking... Hang on. This seems dumb.
Is it roll 20 again?
No, it's the way wizards write stuff.
I mean, it seems stupid that it ends its turn in me, but it's not possessing me.
Can move through other creatures and objects as if they were difficult terrain. It takes it takes force damage if it ends its turn. It takes force damage. Why would it take force damage from moving through things?
Because normally things are ejected out.
Right.
It's when it ends its turn inside of something.
Sure, it's gonna...
It's not supposed to.
So why can't it go through things then? That seems really pointless.
I
Anyway.
mean, it can go through, but it can't end its turn in there.
Yeah,
because
that makes
like
sense.
ending turn in someone would be like.
In that case, it just fucking attacks Ada.
Sure, Ada is down.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you fall down with him. You are now prone. Adric.
Adric shouts, "How the hell do we hit this thing?"
On it.
Oh, don't know.
Sure. He's then going to just move up. And take the help action. Give Healing advantage on her next hit against this guy.
Sure.
Oh, you
pass
can see
turn.
that.
In help
On her
action,
next
right?
check, wherever it is, it could be an attack, it could be a saving throw.
Okay. Sure.
You can
Is
do
there-
it.
I wanted to cast a spell.
That's fine. Then you just basically won't really get much benefit from it.
It's an attack spell.
That's
That's
yeah,
fine.
sure.
Okay, I want to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay, so that nullifies it to a equal roll.
Perfect. 15.
Hits. It takes
50.
30 points of damage and dies. As
And healing word on Nadir.
sure, the bolt hits it and then slowly spreads through the middle of its chest outwards. This light slowly moving through its body. Its top detaches from its bottom and then still continues to shriek away as eventually it is consumed by Helen's holy light.
That's so nice.
It did.
Damn.
So, nat 1 for me on healing word is 8, apparently.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, Adair opens its eyes and is
See how
not
he's
dead.
doing.
Perfect.
Blasted hell was that thing?
Do we know?
Now that, well, while it was up close, you remember it still. Yeah, sure. Roll me either nature or religion checks.
Who can roll? Can anyone roll?
Yeah, sure. Sure. You can all tell that this is a fiend. It is a shadow demon.
Yep.
And that creature down there is a null.
Does it look like one of the gnolls that we saw,
Yeah.
or that were
That's-
helping us?
You do not recognize it now.
Good.
All you have to do is check to see if it's genitals or not.
Yes, it has a cock and balls.
Perfect.
Good to know.
That's the,
The important
first time
things.
you've ever been excited to hear that a Noel's got a cock and
Yep.
balls.
Alright.
You can always go back and check those other bodies. Make sure they've got genitals. Or if they're even nulls.
They're really far away.
And since that one came down from the sky, are there any more still in the sky?
You're looking back, there were, there are still more of those creatures slowly pushing towards. But they're moving slowly.
Well, we shouldn't waste much time here. We need to keep moving, otherwise more of these things are going to catch up to us.
Problem is, though, the only one that was able to really do any damage to it, really, was kind of like you and Healing, though. I mean, it seems like Kian's bullet went through it, but I couldn't hit the blasted thing to save my life.
Well, that means that Keelan and myself will have to be on watch in case those come around.
Yeah.
We're just gonna have to play it safe. But we do need to get out of here. We don't need more of them catching up.
We should form any able hands if we got back at like the wagon at all. Maybe some of them have something to deal with this at all. Like maybe some of them.
Everyone in the wagon is dead.
Everyone in the wagon is dead,
Yeah, right.
and there are 40 dead children. Guess we go back to see if we've got dead children on our hands.
Everything seems to be in control back there.
Good.
So what? That either means that we caught it before it got to the group, or They were after us specifically.
No, it's probably trailing us and waiting until there's an opening to attack us.
Right.
Now
That's
we
good.
attacked that one and then it attacked us.
Think there could be more?
I look up into the sky.
Oh,
There's plenty more up there.
Definitely. Right. Adrix sort of plods back towards his wagon and slowly gets ready to get moving.
Sure. Yeah, and you travel for a couple more hours now through the swamp.
Do we see any
Lovely.
more gnolls?
No. Actually, roll me perception checks, see if you see anything. No. And then you guys finally hear complaints from behind as the villagers now wish to rest.
Hmm.
I need perception checks for the night.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Here we go.
Hey,
That's 20.
what's up, Tal'Dorei?
Yeah.
Ooh, double sevens at the end.
Ooh.
7.
I technically also rolled 7.
That is true. Though your 7 is much more forgiving.
And I have a 7.
Yeah.
You could just say me and Darius on the same watch.
Yeah.
Just be the shit
Yeah.
watch.
This would be focused on the sky anyways.
Okay, so 1, 2. Ooh. No, it's 1, 2. Keen. Sorry. Helen, your watch goes by smoothly. Zeldor, with your astute eye, you see the creatures in the sky are making very little progress towards you, but they are moving towards you.
I would inform everyone else on during their watches.
And you also watch, during your watch, about halfway through, one seems to sort of split into 2, although they don't diminish in size.
What the fuck? Oh no.
Keen, during your watch,
Oh dear.
Thing happens.
everything's fine.
Pulling a book out then, that could have spelt something very disastrous.
You don't notice anything.
Good. So what kills me?
Nothing kills you. And then Darius, on your watch, one of the individuals comes up to you and starts frantically signaling to you, trying to talk to you. One of the tribe members.
Okay.
Starts trying to pull you towards her camp.
Okay.
She looks absolutely distraught. She's got tears rolling down her face.
Take 10 minutes to cast Comprehend Language.
She's there pulling you. She's not waiting 10 minutes.
Oh,
Like pulling you, seeing you're the only one awake in that group. She's trying to pull you over.
okay. He's trying to see what she's...
Yeah, okay, so
Crying
she
over.
takes over to the camp. You see 2 men are there. They seem to be asleep. She's pointing towards a bedroll that's empty. She's just pointing to it and then crying and then pointing out towards a swamp, and sort of starts shaking you. You now see the guys are starting to next to us, starting to wake up like from this frantic.
Okay. Oh, this is fun. Darius just nods and is gonna. Damn, does he want to wake anybody up? Yeah, actually, he will wake up Healan. Healan.
What?
I know it's.
Yeah.
You have someone missing.
Okay.
We're missing Village. And, I think it might. They've been pulled to the swamp. Would you mind coming with me for a moment?
Sure. I go up.
Okay.
You've got your bright armor. It might help.
See, she watches you walk off there, starts following you, and as you get healing up, she pulls both you back over. She's desperately trying to get something from you.
Okay. Do you understand her?
Yeah. He's gonna ask comprehend languages then.
Okay.
He's gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Is she just talking? Or
Yes, she is. She's sniveling and keeps saying the same thing over and over again.
So what is she saying?
Yeah, so she says, they were here, and then I woke up and they were gone. My babies, please.
Did they walk away?
She sort of looks confused as you.
He translates.
Yeah. She looks confused as you do to the heads, and she's, no, they wouldn't. They were asleep. Please, they were taken. Someone's taken them.
Can I see any checks around?
Yes. Roll me an investigation check.
Guidance?
Yep, go for it. Okay.
10.
I mean, they're not too hard. They're there's these big 4-toed webbed feet, and then what looks like claw imprints, and there appears to be 4 of these, and then you can see drag marks as well.
Yeah, go wake up the rest.
Okay.
Guys, we need to go and save some kids.
Oh, the fuck is going on?
There's large webbed things taking people.
Webbed in what way?
What?
Webbed in what way?
What? What are you saying?
Webbed in what way?
Like.
What?
I believe the technical term for that kid is very webbed.
You know, between the fingers and the toes.
Well, there were 2 webs that we could have gone then. Web feet or just spider webs, and I think we determined which one it was.
Sure.
Anyway,
Best
children are
way to explain
ridiculous.
that.
Yes.
Sakes.
Guess we
Alright, I suppose let's go.
let's
Yeah.
dash out and look for the webbed feet.
Lead them towards there, yes.
Okay. So yeah, you can see so it's kind of swampland, but so you follow the feet till it comes to a pool, and roll me a perception check or an investigation check.
Well done. My sight is really good in the night for some reason.
So yes, you it leads to the water, and you're like shit, and then you sort of look around, and you can see a bit later on, just ahead, the feet continue out of the water, and you follow it. As you're sort of going across, you see there's something floating in the water.
Okay. Can we take
Darius
a
wants
look at
to
it?
cast.
Okay, it's only small.
I want to go into the water and see what it is.
Darius wants to cast light.
Okay.
I
See that you
am light.
cast light on it.
Just extra, yeah.
Okay.
Give us
It's
a little extra area.
it's nothing nefarious. It's a small wooden ring, and on it is like it's just like an S, but it's got the curves at either side. And as you sort of pull it out, you see the woman comes leaping over and grabs it. Yes, that's theirs, please. You see, she she dives underwater,
Get her back up.
and she
I
comes.
will-
You see, she swims back up. She goes, "They're not here. Where are they?"
No other signs of where they are at
We'll
all.
find them.
No, you see the footsteps still continuing on later.
We
But
will
they're-
get them, I promise. Like, please, calm down. We'll get people here searching around here. We'll do whatever we can to find these children.
Alright, make me a persuasion check.
Jesus Christ, like, what's with all these nat 20s I'm getting now?
That's good.
My
Okay. He nods. Okay. Starts to head back, and obviously you translate. But she's got the ring tightly in her hand now, sort of holds it close to her chest as she walks back to her camp.
I'm just furiously looking for any signs of the kids at all. Like,
Okay, yeah, you can see them
Always
where the footsteps come up to the water, they go into the water, and then they come out of the water a couple feet down. 20, 30 feet down.
Let's keep following.
Yep.
Sure, okay, so you continue onwards. It continues on for about 200, 250 feet. That's about a minute's worth of travel. And you can see on the floor in front of you is a bunch of lizards. Not humans, are just small, your average 1 foot at max lizard.
little geckos.
Yeah, yeah, and they're just there looking at you guys, and then sort of start to scatter off towards the south.
Did they look intelligent? Like, as they were supposed to be hidden scouts?
How would you determine that? In what way? As in,
I mean, I can understand animals to an extent.
okay, sure.
being
Roll
a
me
forest
an
gnome, so
insight.
maybe.
Yeah, sure. Roll me an insight.
13.
Okay. Yeah. They saw you. Then they sort of hesitated. It seems like they were trying to play off as woodland creatures or as swamp creatures, and then ran off. You can see that they've all reconvened in the same location, are heading to a certain area.
I will start following them.
Okay.
I'm assuming Keen picked up on something. Let's go.
Sure. Okay, so you guys start to head up, following the creatures. And again, it continues for about a minute or two, until you come to a sort of like a small crest, and you can hear the light crackling of a fire, and you imagine they've probably like hooded this fire somehow with like a cage or something, and you can hear. Does anyone speak Draconic?
I think I might.
No.
No, I don't. I speak Elvish.
No, but I still do have my comprehend languages running.
In that case, you hear. You just hear you hear these voices talking, You hear one of them just say, "Easy food, easy food."
And as soon as he starts hearing, he's gonna snap out the light,
Mhm.
and he's gonna like nod over in that direction.
Okay. Are you guys peering over to see what's down there?
Can I try to do it stealthily?
I'd like
Sure.
to do it there stealthily as
Roll
well.
me stealth checks.
Adrian's
15.
holding back, keeping eyes open for any ambushes.
Oh, 13.
Yeah, I want to keep back too if I can. Do you want me to roll anyway?
If you're staying back, no.
Just a few feet, like
Yeah.
10, 15.
No, if you're being conscientious and you obviously you know your limitations, you're not trying
Yeah,
to sneak. So yeah,
I'm glowing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I rattle.
Yeah.
yes, you know your limitations. You know how far to stay back. That's fine. As the rest of you sneak up, that is fine. Yeah, sure.
Just Zelda and
Yep.
Ian.
So you look over. You can see one of the children, around 7 years old, is face down in the dirt. And the other one is face up, but you can clearly tell they've appear to have drowned.
Good. How many,
But yeah, you can see these creatures. They are like humanoids, but they're lizards. Scaly
how many of
green.
them are there?
They're currently only 4. However, one of them looks like a it has a staff.
And all of the kids look dead?
Yeah, one's face down in the mud and isn't making a fuss, and the other one's facing up, and you can see its face is sort of bloated and blue.
I am just clenching my teeth. I look like I want to fucking snap right now, but with my axe.
I would like to set up and prepare to shoot the one with the staff.
Okay.
And we see that getting ready, so
Yeah, you can see them trying to get ready.
We'll get ready.
From where I'm from, I would have to like climb down, wouldn't I, to reach them?
Yeah, but they've built in a of a cliffside so that the fire isn't shown, so you're literally above them. You could just jump over and down.
I could just jump down and like Assassin's Creed attack them. You know?
Be in the battle, yeah.
I would do that, yeah, once everyone else is in position and ready.
Okay. So you guys can see them getting ready. Are you moving up, stealthing up, or?
I'm waiting for them to engage first.
Okay, so.
I guess I would engage first, or Kian would, so.
So Keen.
Yeah, the second Zeldor starts going, I'm going.
I'm jumping down.
Unfortunately, with a 13, as you get your weapon ready, you sort of checking your mag, put it in, and it clicks. You see the shaman turn and look at you, and he sort of points over. Darius, you hear in Draconic, comprehended, on the ridge, move out, and that's where we're rolling initiative, I think.
Good. I'm glad I have the highest stealth and roll the worst for it every time.
And I don't have a map prepared, so I'm gonna give you one of my custom drawn maps. So here is the cliffside here. All the dirt and stuff. There we go. It's a bit low. It's where'd it go? Okay, cool. Okay, we'll try that again.
I mean, we could use Theatre of the Mind.
I just want to do it for general placement purposes.
That is.
Okay. Cool. That should be it. So you're on the cliff here. That is down below.
It's all black.
And then, yeah, I'm just pulling people over. Zeldor's up here as well. Okay, and then Helen's back here with her. And Foot of Light. Adric is back here with Helen. And Darius is also there. Any minute now. Oh shit, I made you a map token. There we go. Okay, Helen. Darius, there you go. Come on, Darius, why are you being difficult, boy?
Are we supposed to be kind of like half off the map?
What, towards the edge? Oh, no, you're not. It's because I'm zoomed out. There you go.
I think the whole game just shit itself for me just then. Let me just roll back
Oh
in.
crap, food. I forgot about food. You're back.
Okay, Darius, can you see?
Yes, I can.
Wonderful. And then...
Oh, I can see now.
One of the pink dots are shaman.
How deep is this, like, this bit here?
Enough to cover a fire, so it's about 10 foot, 12 foot.
If I jump down, I'll take a little bit of damage.
Depends if you want to land nicely or not.
Right, land graceful as
But
possible.
it would be an action to try and land without damage.
0 initiative.
Good.
So these two are here. It's here. Campfire is here. Blue campfire. So lizards, of course. That's all the cool fire.
Wow.
Yeah,
So immersive.
I know. I try. Is that everyone? Healing, Kian, Darius, Zeldor. No, I went on Adric to roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Get food, yeah.
Sorry about that. I am back.
No worries.
I didn't click a token. That's a 21.1.
Which means you have to do it all over again. No.
I'll just
You're
write
fired.
in the 20.
Okay, that's fine. Adric, you are going first as you hear.
So that's coming from the north.
Yes.
Okay. Adric, upon hearing that, moves up. He's some squeals there, but he can't make it out, so he's going to bonus action to dash. And now he sees things.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to use his action.
Technically, this is it's quite a steep incline. You'd have to be sort of, like...
Right, sort of
Here.
against that, yeah. Well, he's going to use his action to sort of hold his crossbow up, wait for something to appear over the ridge, so he can shoot at it. His
Sure.
reaction. As he passes his turn.
There's no winning. Whoever works on the light or the dark, for fuck's sake. Let's do this. See if this works. There we go. Yeah, still doesn't really work, whatever. It'll do. Okay. This one, what can they do? Are they any use? Okay, yeah, it turns and looks to you, Keen. You have +5 to your... You're sort of leaned against it, Normandy style. He's going to throw a javelin at you, however.
Good, good, good.
Okay, 7... No, it's not disadvantage, so that's a 17 plus 4. That's 21.
Sure, yeah.
It hits, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. That is a whopping 3 damage.
I'm gonna use my cool new ability,
Yeah.
Fade Away, and I am now invisible.
Okay.
That's pretty cool, actually.
After
Nice.
that, watching you disappear, that one looks confused, then turns to Zelda. And you have plus exactly the same, 21. Does 21 a hit with +5 to your AC?
No, I'll have 20. Yeah, I can do math. Yeah, I'd have 22. Yeah.
Okay. Zelda, it is your turn.
Him, fucking furious at seeing those kids being killed like that. Yeah, no, he's gonna run. He's gonna jump, and he's gonna fucking do a jump attack and just try and sling down on this guy here with an axe.
Sure. Maybe an attack.
Would this just be a normal attack roll?
Mm-hmm.
18.
Roll me a d6.
E6. That's 2.
Okay, you take 2 damage, but he also takes 2 extra damage.
And with that on there, I would like to tunnel fight early in their turn. And he's just snarling, "You all are fucking dead, you filthy animals!"
Okay. Darius.
We're just gonna move 30 feet and end his turn.
Kian.
Is there like a tree or something, or am I just in like the most cover I can get in?
Trees aren't really growing here on this edge.
Okay. I will remain here, or I'll move over slightly. And then I will, with advantage from invisibility, shoot the shaman boy.
Okay.
And then my invisibility is over. Yeah. Hey, that's terrible.
Fuck me, dude.
The 3D
Jesus
dice showed
Christ.
18, so I thought I rolled well. I did not roll an 18, apparently. None
Okay.
of the 3D dice are correct, actually. They
3D
showed an
dice
8 and an
lie to you.
18. And I rolled a fucking, like, 4 to 5.
Fuck me.
You're getting fucked over, mate. Turn that off. Okay, so
Bummer.
on its turn, it looks up to you, smiles and points. You are dead. Thank you.
Okay, well, I do have an interesting backup character.
And you come back alive. Don't want you playing fucking Zvarts.
No, it's not as smart. Though that would be fun.
Appearing next to you, it's not one, nay, not 2. Velociraptors aren't that fucking small. Whatever. 2, 3, 4. And then around you, Zeldor. 1, 2, 3. There'll be 5 around you, Keen, then.
Oh, good.
And he just snarls and chuckles. Sorry, yes. This creature's turn is going to look to Zeldor, and to Keen, and to Zeldor. Seeing as he can't go over the fire, he turns to you, Keen. And that's a 10 to hit.
That'll miss.
Okay, healing. You watch as this javelin flies over the ridge and then sort of lands next to you.
No, I can't see anything. I just see a javelin coming.
Yes, he's here. Yes, sorry.
Should I have more sight than I have? I think I only have sight along the...
20 foot, I believe.
Yeah, but is it dark? Like, the light source is correct, I think. But
Yeah, yeah,
is
it
my
wa-
sight correct?
Yes, correct. It's because it's dark. 'Cause it's during the
Yeah,
night it's
good.
happening.
So I move my 30 feet. Because it was 30 feet up the Darius, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, guys. I can't see anything. I don't have glasses on. Okay, I can see some dark figures that looks mean. Okay.
That's racist. You can't say that.
I'm saying that if I want to, they're like
Oh,
30, 35 feet away.
yeah, they're 30 feet roughly. 2 of them, yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna check the range on. Yeah. Okay. So I cast a spiritual weapon.
Okay. Prrrm. I don't actually know if it has any vision or not. Pretty sure it doesn't.
20
Yeah?
for 12.
Oh. 12 points of damage. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. And I take out my light crossbow that I also have,
Wow.
and I shoot it.
Sure. Oh, yeah.
It's still alive, yeah?
No, not the one that spiritual weapon killed.
Okay, I'll shoot the other one with the crossbow then.
Sure. It is. I think it's in. Lightly obscured, so there's disadvantage to hit.
Sure.
Please. Not particularly hard to hit, but unfortunately, yeah, it's too dark and you miss your
Cool.
mark. Adric.
Okay, as a side note, all these things has appeared, so as a reaction, using the action from last turn, I'll take a shot at it. That's 24 to hit.
Sure, that hits one of them.
I don't think sneak attack occurs on reactions, so there's that. Then on my turn, I'm going to continue to move up. 25 feet up to the ridge. And seeing Zeldor being pinned down like that, I will take a shot at that one right there.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a 23 to hit.
Okay, so Zelda, yeah, as you've just attacked, it turns to you, raises its club, and then a bolt just slides into the side of its head and it falls over.
Fuck yeah.
Adric gives a thumbs up, and then bonus action to dash back to where he was.
Okay. This one is going to climb over its friend onto at you, Zelda.
I'll take a hit with Tunnel Fighter then.
Okay,
21.
for 6 hits.
Has a mark on it.
And as you slice it, it looks offended and is going to it lifts its club and its spiked shield. It's going to attempt to club you and then hit you with its shield. So that is a 19 to hit you,
19 will hit me.
and then natural 1 with the shield, so that misses. However, it deals 8 points of piercing. 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it clubs you over the side of the head with its huge club.
Woo.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll initiative for the fucking Velociraptor.
Oh, I thought they moved at the same time as the rest.
No, they do actually. I think. No. Conjure animals doesn't work like that. Or does
I
it?
think no, Conjure Animals, at least anyway when I'm playing Azir, it's they have their own initiative.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Oh, they as a group, right? Okay. So. Cool. So Zeldor.
I would like to use a point of Unwavering Mark to make a strike at the guy that tried to hit me with the club. This one is with advantage. 16.
Hits.
Okay, it has 4 damage done to it due to the mark. Then I would like to make...
Additionally.
No, it's just for...
Right.
When I make a Wavering Mark, it's an advantage attack, but it only deals damage equal to my fighter level.
Okay.
So, and then I'd like to do another normal attack with the Great Axe. 16.
Hits, yeah.
So for 8. And yeah, that's gonna be my turn. He's just snarling like that, and
Darius.
gives like a head up for Adric.
Darius is gonna try and shoot the thing that Healan shot at the first
You
or
go
the
for
second
it.
time. Disadvantage, right?
Yes, for you humans. With your low vision. No, unfortunately not, just skitters on by.
No, that's it.
Kin.
I am going to continue shooting at the shaman.
You have disadvantage.
Of course, of course.
Yeah, unfortunately not.
I'm also going to just take a step. Oh no, I'll take an attack for opportunity. Never mind. I'll stay here.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. I think they have multi-attack, and they have pack tactics.
Ooh, good.
Yes. So 8 attacks with advantage.
Yes, please.
Natural
Sorry.
20.
Good, good. Yep.
18.
Yep, good.
9.
That's one miss.
17.
Okay, that's the third hit.
14.
That'll miss.
12.
That'll miss.
20.
That'll hit.
And 20.
So 5 hits.
I think that's it, right?
Oh, well, there's 3 on me, so...
Yeah, I'll do you in a minute. So that's 5 hits, 5 attacks, okay? And
Yep.
one was a natural 20. Here we go. So the first hit is... Okay, so it's 7 piercing from the first hit.
Okay.
7 piercing from the second hit.
Okay.
And then the rest are... Come on, my beautiful... Ah, shit and fuck. Where'd that go?
Fuck, me and Keen are in bad situations now. Fuck.
Rest in peace, Purry. May his wish to screw us over
I'd be
always
able to
live
help.
I wish I didn't waste
Yeah,
that action surge.
So then that's... I mean, you get them back on a short rest and you had 6 hours.
Oh, sweet. I didn't even know that. I keep forgetting action surge as short rest.
That's 5, 7, 9... 11, 13 points of slashing damage from the 3 other attacks.
That is me out.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, and now Zelda.
Wait, what was the last attack's damage?
It was 3. But altogether it was... Wait.
I have to make sure I don't fail a death save. I think I do. I think I fail a death save.
Okay. As in it hits you while you're unconscious.
Yes.
Then that's 2 fails. The automatic crit.
Yeah, it is.
Oh no!
So, Kian might be making that a back
Whew!
character than we expect.
That's a lot of little bullets.
I mean,
it
it does no damage. It does no no. So Zelda against you. First attack is a 19.
Hit.
Second attack is a 21.
Hit.
Third is a 19.
Hit.
Fourth is a 16.
Miss.
Fifth is a 21.
Hurry, I might actually be dead.
Sixth is a 21.
Hit.
Okay,
That's
so that's
5
4.
attacks.
I think I might
How would you
actually
be
be
dead?
Yeah.
That's 5 hits on me, yeah.
So what? How much damage did you take? Because it was.
I took 14 total from the crit, right?
Was it 14? No,
Yeah,
it was,
because it's 7 plus 7.
no, it was 7, and then the second attack was 7. Basically,
Okay.
so the first one was 7. It was a
There's
really
only
shit
2
crit
attacks.
roll, and then the second one was 7, but it was a really good
Okay.
non-crit.
So it was, but then it was 14 plus an additional 13, yeah?
No, yeah. So it's 14, and then it was 5.
Because I only had 20 health.
So that would be 19.
5, so 19.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but-
no. Okay, so then it hits you again. You're unconscious. It's only one death fail.
Okay. I'm almost dead.
Good.
Jesus
Fun.
Christ.
Okay, so that's 4 out of 6 hits against you, Zelda. Yeah,
I think it was 5.
5 out of 6 was it? Shit. Okay.
I think it was 1 that missed. 1 definitely missed me. Yeah,
Okay.
no, it was
So the
5.
first is 4 points of piercing. Then it's 3 points of piercing. And then here are the claw attacks. So that's 9 so far, and then 4, 8, 10, 12, 14.
Fuck me. I am on 1 point of health.
Hey, but you still have that cure
Fucking-
wounds.
Alright.
It'll
Alright,
take your action to use
Keelan,
it, but
Keelan, it's up to you to be our tank.
Yeah, tank and healer, both, because why not?
Yeah.
Because why not?
Can I say this encounter technically is easier than the last one?
Oh yeah.
Bullshit.
The rats that fucked us.
oh boy.
This feels scummy, but
Do what you need to do, man.
Do what you need to do.
Oh, please don't kill.
I will never fault you for
No, that
playing
one-
monsters how they would play.
No.
that one, yeah, that's the only thing you can do. Alright, so let me just double check this. Actually, no, he's got concentration. Okay, he can't do that, or else he'd lose the Velociraptors. Yeah, shit. In that case, he's gonna make his way up here.
Oh boy.
Need the light. Can't see.
And then, can he actually do anything ranged?
Can Healing see that I am even unconscious?
Nope.
I don't
Because
think
she
she
can't see you
can.
unconscious. She can't see you. No. And I'm closer
No,
than
not
she
from
is, I believe.
here.
No,
But I
you heard the sound of
yeah.
and then
We
just
are-
silence.
We are 5 feet. We're 5 feet too far from Kian to see.
This one's gonna climb up here. It's gonna throw a javelin at you, Adric, for 10. Heal him.
Okay. I use my bonus action to increase the light from my armor
Okay.
from 10 to 20 foot radius. Bright light, so out to 40.
It currently is at 40.
It is at 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I step forward, and it's like Darius. You have to sit yourself.
Suppose if I do it this way, because the darkness, maybe. Is that more like it? Can you see Keen now?
But it doesn't matter. I'm walking forward.
Okay. Because you're supposed to be able to see 40 foot, but the drop off is too weak, apparently.
Now I can see him. Okay.
Oh. Yeah, that's about right.
I just need to read my abilities here, guys. Okay. Okay. I use Channel Divinity Preserve Life on Tal'Dorei and
Keen.
Keen.
Wow.
So
I can see how much you care.
what?
Yeah, she
Couldn't
saved
even
your
remember
life.
my name.
Don't need to remember a
I'm
dead man's name.
freaking out. I'm
It's also midnight for.
I'm
Well,
the
yeah.
only one who can do stuff about this.
Is that
it's
is that what
midnight.
puts us up to half?
Yeah, I have 20 that I can divide up between you guys.
I could
So-
take 10.
Like I
Yeah.
said, I have second wind if I survive, so...
Yeah, but the thing is, like, I wanna give Kian up to his half, but I don't know what your maximum is.
Keen is 11 for half, I think.
Yeah, so I give you.
Yeah.
I give you 11.
I
And then I
have
give you 9.
9,
Would
thank
that
you.
bring you over?
That would be 10 health for me. My max HP is 32.
Yeah, so I give you 9. So
Thank
it
you.
doesn't run over. Good. That's my action, and as my bonus action, I attack with my spiritual weapon on the dude north of me.
Yep. Hits
15.
and
6.
kills.
Perfect. And then I move it to here. Done.
Adric.
Don't die, fuckers.
Adric takes a knee. Looks at the shaman who threw a javelin at him. Will try and
Shaman didn't throw a
gain
javelin
insight.
at you.
Oh, that would have been upset.
This one.
He threw the
Shaman's-
javelin at you.
Okay. He's gonna look at the shaman
Okay.
because it looks fancy. Going to
It looks
see
the same,
please
it just
my
has a
dodge
staff.
using thing. So
Sure.
insight against his deception.
Okay, so he is rolling with a -1. Here we go. 9.
Brilliant. Heavy crossbow. Nat 1.
Don't
Anything
break his
particular happen?
crossbow too.
No, 6 misses.
Cool. Adric is going to fall back a little bit. Stand next to Darius. Actually, put Darius in between himself and the guy who threw the javelin.
Okay. Lizard
Last
folk
turn.
against you, Zeldor. He's gonna attack you twice.
Fuck.
Fuck.
It's a nat 20, isn't it?
Yeah. That is his first attack, which is gonna be the club. And then again with the shield. I might not need to, but here we go with the shield. Is an 18.
Both hit.
Sorry, 17.
That's my AC. He'll hit.
Here we go. Here's the club.
As long as it does less than 10.
It didn't.
It did 5 plus 2, 7, 9.
I'm up.
But yeah, then
Good
the
one.
then the shield comes in, and 3. So you're unconscious.
And you're dead.
And I'm done.
Death save, Darius.
Fuck me on my turn. God damn it.
Well, at least you didn't have a pre-fail of that, so...
Yeah. Fuck, where the hell is death save?
It's a good
Next to
thing
hit
I
dice.
went before all the little raptors, otherwise
That's
I'd probably
fail.
be dead.
Oh, fuck. That's one fail. Darius is just gonna... Alright, Adric, switch. And he's gonna move into the light. And this one's dead? This lizard guy? With the
No,
No.
pink...
he's
Oh,
untouched.
Is he the staff guy?
Yes, here's the stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, Darius is gonna focus because he's a staff. And he's gonna cast Scorching Ray.
Okay.
Where is it? Okay. Let me just change something real quick. There we go. Right. So first, and all 3 are going again.
Misses.
1.
Hits. Hits.
Anything
okay,
to
so-
force a con save, you're good.
So that's... Hang on, let me just double check. Conjure Animals definitely is.
Conjure Animals is definitely
Oh.
concentration.
Okay.
If it's not, I'm gonna cry.
It says
Yeah,
up to 1 minute,
yeah.
which generally means concentration, so...
Please get rid of all these fucking velociraptors away from me.
I'm trying.
I just want to double check, 'cause it doesn't say on this page.
If it doesn't say, it might not be.
Pretty sure Conjure Animals is. Like, as I enjoy it, I'll double check.
Should be, because when the concentration breaks, they turn wild, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
there's, I'm checking, it's a
Well, that's not better.
No, but then it attacks them too.
Conjure, yes, it is, thingy. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? So why is the roll 21 wrong? Are you serious?
No.
Conjure Animals up to 1 minute, and then on
usually
the
it does
Grimoire it's up to 1 hour.
Yeah, I
Is
see
it
this
conjure
up to 1 minute.
minor animals or something?
No, they're both Conjure Animal level 3.
Conjure Animals is like up to an hour.
Fucking fuck off, you stupid
All
dickhead,
fucking
Watani.
funny.
Like, come on. Anyway, if you're gonna add the fucking PHB, add it right, innit? Anyway, he takes 5 concentration check, natural 1.
Yay! Kind of.
Uh,
Oh yeah, and this other one I'm reading says it is.
No, actually, if you don't
Concentration.
issue any commands on them, they defend themselves. The
It didn't
institution.
do anything.
What happens when they fail? Right, this
Pretty sure they disappear. Like,
they
No, it says they, if they don't issue any commands, only defend themselves from hostile creatures, or no action at all, as far as I know. Oh no, you're right. Each beast is considered fey beast. It disappears when its HP drops to 0 or the spell ends.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So they just poof away.
So it disappears, drops to 0 when the spell. Okay, so yes. Okay. Bye.
Yes. That means I'm no longer in melee range.
Yep.
Okay.
Start going ham.
And then he loses 5 and 7. Okay, continuing on.
14
Keen.
hit
Yeah.
on
Did.
Darius' score. Okay.
Yes, he did.
I will shoot him again.
Okay,
Hopefully hitting a 14 or more.
that definitely hits.
Yay. Not the best damage, but I'll take it.
Okay,
So
his
then I will
turn.
reload.
He's gonna point out to you.
Who?
Actually,
I'm still prone, by the way. I didn't get up.
okay.
Oh, would I need to get up to not be at disadvantage to shoot him?
Don't think it matters if you're prone with. I think is it melee
It's
attacks?
just a hit.
Hang on.
I think it's
Because
prone,
if it'll
yeah.
put me at disadvantage, then I will get up. But if I don't have to, then I won't.
Prone is
Conditions prone. Here we go. An attack roll. The creature's disadvantage on all attack rolls. So yeah, you'd have to get up.
Okay, so I'd have to get up. Okay. Then I will get up. Even though technically it'd be easier to shoot from prone.
Yeah, I think we might have to play with that. In fact, yeah, that hurt. He's gonna look to you, point to your weapon, and start incanting, or enchanting, or no,
Is he
incanting.
doing
That's right.
heat metal on me?
He is. I think it's a con save.
Ow.
Boy.
It's gonna hurt.
This is my favorite spell.
heat metal's really good.
Constitution save?
It is a. So you take 2d8 and then it's see if you drop the weapon or not. It is a con save, yeah.
Oh, 12.
Is his DC. So you don't drop the weapon, but you take the full damage. Because heat metal
Fun.
is a bitch. Is that a D10? No, it's a D8. Okay. Oh,
I don't have that much health.
12
Come on.
points of damage.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, sorry, it was an 8 then a 4.
Fuck me.
God. Damn.
I'm getting fucking shredded.
This creature is going to run at Darius,
You
seeing
know
him
what's funny?
cast fire.
Oh, I can't say that's metagaming.
That's 9 and a 22. So he goes to hit you with his
Nine-
club, misses.
9 and 22.
Yeah.
Yeah, shield's gonna hit.
And then the shield comes over your shield, which is 3 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
Actually, the lizard shaman would have run away as well, 30 feet. Okay. Healing.
Well, Seldor is down one death save, right?
I'm
Correct.
down one death save, yeah.
Yeah, worry about him first.
Healing word. Oh, I don't want to do that. Because I can't attack with a spiritual weapon then.
Oh, I guess
But
yeah, the
I-
lizard by Darius is in range.
Yeah, I know, but so I need to move up to Seldor and cast Cure Wounds instead. Because it's a touch.
Means you're gonna have to drop down the.
Huh?
You'd have to drop down.
We're on the hill and it's.
I dug myself into a literal hole, so don't worry. Like,
But so how high is it?
It's only about 12
Um,
foot.
Oh, that doesn't say me anything. Is it still a high drop?
It's basically,
No.
you'll take a d6.
But I
It's like
I
3
can't
meters.
see
It's
over
medium.
the...
It's a
yeah,
medium
okay,
drop.
but I can't see over
Okay.
the... And then I have to climb up. Bad
Yeah,
action
you wouldn't be able to see.
economy.
So you'd have to do spiritual weapon first, then go and heal
Yeah.
Zeldar.
I guess I have to do that. Then.
Okay.
So I do the drop. Oh, I do the spiritual weapon first, of course. Sorry, it's late.
No worries.
And I attack with that.
Nope.
No, fuck it. Drop the Tal'Dorei.
Mm-hmm.
Cure wounds.
Yep.
10.
Respectable.
And you take 6 points.
And you take a... Oh, yeah, 6.
Gross.
That's it.
Alright, Adric.
Okay, Adric is going to provide some support for Darius. Just taking a crossbow. Right there. That's a nat 1 again. Adric curses to himself as he moves over here and passes his turn.
Fuck, man. Okay, this one here is going to attack you, Zeldor, once with its club. That's a 13, and then it's going to attempt to shield you, healing, for 15.
No.
Yes.
Okay, he misses twice. Zeldor.
Okay, I would like to pick myself off from the ground, seeing that healing's just helped me up there. And as a bonus action, I would like to use Second Wind on myself. Pick
Cool.
myself back up. 12. On there, so yeah, that's better than... God, but I'm killing this fucking thing. Great
Okay.
axe. Human. 23.
Yeah, you
Nice.
cut its head off.
I kind of give a nod to healing. Thank you. And feline agility, dash into this one. Would that be enough to reach with 60
so
feet and
you-
I have climb feet?
Well, you only have... What does feline agility do? Double your speed, or does
It doubles my speed.
your max speed or your current speed?
My base speed, which is 30, so
Okay,
it'd give me
but you
60.
just used 15, so you have 45. It's going to
Okay.
cost you 15, 20...
He has a climb speed.
Yeah, so so that's 5. Then it's 10 feet up, 15. Then
Okay.
so that's 15. Yeah, you can do that. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Burning an action surge,
Fast boy.
and I'm gonna hit this guy that's on
Go for
Darius's ass.
Oh
Fuck.
man,
Action surge hates me.
it truly does,
I'm
Darius.
glad I'm not the only one missing this time.
Ended my turn.
Darius is gonna... He's actually not gonna move. He is going to cast light.
Okay.
And that is broken. Awesome.
Is it 40 foot?
It's basically the same as Healin's. I believe it's 20 and 20.
I think, yeah, 20. 20 bright, 20 dim.
Yep. Unfortunately, my torch on button is broken.
Oh really? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
No, it should be working.
Nope. It keeps giving me like a list of token commands. It.
I'll redo it later, but it should be working now. I've done it for most. Yeah, there you
Okay.
go. Yeah.
And he's gonna end his turn.
Okay. Kin.
Here we go.
Ooh. Nice. Still 6 up. That's all that matters.
Shit. Right. You see a puff of smoke come up around here. That's it.
Damn shaman.
This creature is going to do one against you, Darius. That's a 17, and then one against you. That misses. That's in that one.
It'll hit.
Okay, and that is 6 points of bludgeoning damage. Heal him.
And Darius is going to use his reaction to cast Rebuke.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Would it be a disadvantage, right? Because he's with.
No, he has to make a
he's
save.
within feet.
Hellish Rebuke is a save, not a attack.
No, I mean. Oh, is it just, it's not, I don't do a spell attack against him?
No.
Oh, no. Okay, you're right. Yeah, it's so dex save.
He rolled a 13 plus.
13 is my spell DC.
Okay, he just rolled a 30.
So he's not going to take damage, I do believe.
No, it's half
Takes
damage.
No. Half damage. Yep.
Fuck off, man. That's disgusting.
That's really pathetic.
That's revenge for the double 20s.
Fire.
Yeah. It was a triple 20.
That was just a
Triple
fart
crit.
of flames, that was.
Takes 1 point of fire damage.
That's depressing. Sorry, man. All right, Adric.
Is it
Healing,
double
sorry.
nat 1? No, you're right. It's for that triple nat.
I want to climb up.
Okay, that'll be 20 foot.
I'd say hello, I'm unconscious again, but I'm unconscious.
I step over here. That's
Yep.
my turn. And I cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Wow.
Respectable.
That's good. Spiritual Weapon Attack.
Yeah.
I hate these lizard folk. I fucking hate them.
Zelda.
Fucking just die, you piece of green scaly shit. Winging it down.
Darius.
I mean, we both have
Right.
+6 on our attacks.
Yeah.
Darius is gonna try and booming blade.
Yeah. Kian.
Well,
Next week, we continue the fight.
can I hit something?
Yeah. Go for it.
No.
I'll just
If it
put the barrel to my head.
You fire and it misses. You put it in your mouth.
Fuck's sakes.
You're just like a stormtrooper. You miss everything.
Need the Wilhelm scream.
Okay.
Can we kill one lizard man when we have him completely surrounded?
His turn. He's going to attempt to hit you, Darius, once. For a 16. And then against Zeldor, a 6.
Yes.
Is 7 points of bludgeoning to you, Darius. As he clunks you over the back of the head with the big club.
Yep.
Have you cast a concentration spell yet?
I have not.
Okay, I need you to make me like 3 Constitution saving throws. Just for continuity's sake. Oh, never mind, actually. Sorry, it's been way over 10 minutes.
What?
Sorry. I think it's
What?
comprehend
What-
languages.
Comprehend languages.
Oh, no, it hasn't been over 10 minutes.
Yes.
So you were listening to him, weren't you?
It's not a concentration
Isn't it?
spell as far as
Alright.
I know.
But it was. Never mind then.
Nope.
Don't worry about it. Continue. As he conks you over the back of the head, let me just double
I
check.
would just have it because it's for an hour.
Okay, and it is, yeah, it's not. Okay, so you hear him say, "Let me go, let me go." Yeah.
Okay, so I step up to it. Spiritual weapon. Fuck me. Spear attack. Oh,
Ugh,
thank
thank
you.
fuck, and
Yay.
damage as well.
12 piercing.
And those gauntlets. Adric.
Yep.
You are
I
not
can't hear you.
speaking.
Yeah, you're muted.
Hello. Sorry about that. Adric is going to move himself to about here, a little bit more. So when he shoots, if he gets another nat 1, he won't hit somebody in the back of the head. As he aims his heavy crossbow, he shoots for the 23,
Nice.
dealing
Oh,
10 damage.
thank fuck.
overall.
Okay. You shoot him into a weak spot and he dies.
Oh,
Thank
fine.
Yay!
We're not done yet.
Holstering his weapon, he goes up to the rest of the party and asks if everyone's okay.
Nope.
Well, things have taken hits. Are we sure that this is all of them?
One of
No.
them
No.
got away.
Oh, the shaman got
We're
away.
missing the.
I didn't see him poof away, did I? I
I
was unconscious, I
think you're
think.
unconscious. Either way, when
Okay.
you woke up, there's still a smoke cloud there.
Right.
Oh.
I would like to climb back down, and I would like to inspect both of the children. On there, the one that had its face flat down. on the
Okay.
ground.
What's your passive perception? Is it 11 still? Is it?
My passive perception should just be 11. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So, yeah, you're looking at the children. The one face down. You turn it over. It's a horrible sight. It's covered in mud. It's been pushed back like it's been hit by something. Yeah, it's not a nice sight.
I'd like to rip my cape up, and I would like to wrap both the kids up into it.
Okay.
I'd like carrying them up.
Is the smoke cloud magical in nature?
Yeah, it's fog cloud. The spell.
Okay. Can I step past the fog cloud to see if I can see the shaman?
Sure. You step through. It's 20 foot. So yeah, you go through. Sure. Roll me a perception check.
That's
okay.
pretty good.
So you step through, and you don't see him ahead. In fact, and as you sort of turn around to look at Zelda carrying the children, you can see it currently sneaking its way back towards. However, very easily, it trying to sneak towards its dinner. You just pull out a gun, you shoot it in the back of the head, and
Yeah. Would I get advantage because it
Yes.
doesn't know I know it's there? Cool.
please just fucking hit. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, it's dead.
Yay.
But yeah, it looks like it's coming back for the children.
Just look, I just see that, and I just carry like wrapped up both the kids in my cape. Quite a sad look in his face. Quite defeated.
I'm just
Too
gonna
late.
slowly slump my way down and start looting the shaman.
Those fuckers better had like some fucking plate armor.
They're gonna have nothing.
60,000 gold.
They're gonna have tiny little child bones like around them, and that's
Oh.
it.
That's
So
Spike Shield.
around there's a lot of meat all around. It seems like they were preparing for a feast. They have 20. Fucking mathematics. Oh, 21 platinum pieces in a
Oh wow.
in a very nice velvet bag, and on them they have a few. They have 2 silver pieces between them.
Okay.
What
But
about that
this-
spike shield the one dude had?
Yeah, if you want it, you can have it.
Oh, yeah. Is it just a +2?
That's a normal shield.
Yeah.
Yes, it is +2, and you gain the spike shield weapon. It's a D6.
Does the shaman have anything fancy or juicy on it?
He has some in one of his component pouches. Sure, he has 21 golds worth of gold dust.
Oh.
Standing on top of this ridge, Adrian's just going to look out over where the lizard men were. He's going to look around and try and investigate. Are there more lizard men around? Are there like more footprints or presence here that there should be for this many?
So you're trying to gauge if there are any more or the nature of their business.
If there's any more around the area.
Okay, roll me a investigation check.
Oh, one investigation check. That's a 10.
There are a lot of footfalls. Whether or not that's them walking around or that's more, you can't quite distinguish.
Adric heads back and says to everyone, "We just keep an eye out for more of them. God knows how many there are here in these swamps. We should get back to camp. Let everyone know that we killed a few of them. We should get going soon."
I don't know really what to do with the bodies. I don't think it's really kind to give it. Does the mother of her 2 children want to see
Let's try
kids
to
in this
let's
state?
try to clean them up as much as possible. She won't believe us if we don't have the bodies with us.
If
Yeah.
you don't mind helping, it's a bit
Yeah,
of a gruesome job.
I do it. I do it.
I'll-
Can I use
I'll
like
help.
equipment from my healer's kit?
Yeah, you can certainly clean them up to make them.
Mm.
You clean them up as best as you can, but you know this is going to be even more heartbreaking due to the sort of state they're in. One's got like a crashed face, and the other's
I just help them whatever
But
way I can.
they are clean, and you any sort of gashes you suture.
Mm.
Would it be possible to tell how long ago they died?
Okay, yeah. Just roll me a medicine. Okay. I mean, can't really. Yeah.
Trying to just gauge a time frame.
You gauge within the last 4 hours with an 8. There's still a little bit of warmth to the bodies.
He's just trying to figure out whether he should blame himself or the kids being on his watch.
He would not be able
if it was
to.
during his watch. That was the whole point. Though.
You're unable to gauge, and in fact that's even more annoying because it nags at you.
Carry him back. Wrapped up still.
Okay, so you slowly make your way back to camp. Mother sees you coming over, sort of rushes over, sees the wrapped bodies, and just falls down, completely broken. See, one of the men that were by her sort of come over and touch her shoulder. He doesn't look too upset, so you can imagine he understands the situation, but wasn't too involved. It's a solemn mood.
look to the guys like, with what do you propose to do, children? I'd probably ask like maybe Darius if he can translate that, or saying,
Yeah, just weeping. You're just told just to leave them there, like by her. You see, as you do, she sort of cuddles up with them.
put her hand on her shoulder and just kind of leave.
It seems she's not angry or upset with you, and doesn't really force you away, but also doesn't take any kindness to it. She doesn't seem to lean into it, or she's indifferent to your sort of presence now. At the moment, she's just trying to move on, trying to help herself. And with that cheery note, that's where we're in tonight.
Everything went well. We nearly died again.